Welcome.
Hi.
I feel like we need to bring the light up just a little bit. We look super dark.
That's you. Lighting.
Ugh, yeah.
Team effort.
Very much a team effort. I'm just ending the TikTok live. Like, I'm good. I'm
All right.
good.
I want to be able to show people what it is we've been working on.
Yeah, I agree.
So
This week has been a process, bro. It's been a freaking process. Oh, look at that. Yeah, this week's been a process, and I'm tired. Okay,
but
I'm tired.
what makes you just so tired?
I'm adjusting lighting. I feel like 10 is going to be the sweet spot.
You think?
All right, 10%.
Can you guys hear us all right?
Yeah, we're looking for feedback, like lighting and audio.
And guess
Awesome.
what, guys? All cameras
Oh yeah, this is a
are
big deal.
live. Am I supposed to look at that one or that?
You are here. I am there. We are here.
Oh, we are there.
We are here.
Check it out.
Yes,
It's pretty sweet.
it's very sweet.
You know, I think the audio should be a lot better than it was.
I
Previously.
think you mute. I lost you. Like I think you muted yourself again.
I didn't mute myself. I just you got to put the mic in your face.
I'm not getting you at all though, and the feedback in my ear.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I am.
I'm lighting up.
Okay. We've had so many freaking conversations.
About
This. Can you hear me? Will you talk? Go press that button. Change this setting.
I thought that was another question.
No, it's not another
It's
question.
been that much.
It's ridiculous.
Can you go press that button, please?
What button?
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh.
It's that's
Yeah.
been a struggle.
Struggle bus. Yeah. And so a very rare occurrence for us is we are down to a child in the home this evening. A child. We have 5. Very rarely do we ever have just one. So,
I mean, isn't it kind of nice?
For what?
Miles is about to be asleep. And it's just going to be you and I.
Okay.
It's kind of like a vacation.
Okay.
No?
I'm just exhausted, honey. Like, I love you. And like, there's
okay.
no but after that. It's just,
we're just tired.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, we've satisfied everybody's audio needs.
Yeah. And I'm thankful for everybody that has like messaged us like privately and not just like on the feed and been like, hey, fix this, fix that, check this, whatever. So,
yes. Absolutely. Yeah, Ethan said, thanks for the warning this time. You're welcome, Ethan.
Yeah, I invited him on the podcast. And then I've been communicating with Jason Walker about getting him on as well. So it'd be cool to get, and he's going to check his schedule. Jason Walker is going to check his schedule. And I need to reach out to Emily, the teacher, and get her actually on the schedule to come by and do. Emily, I sound just
phenomenal. It does sound great. Thanks, Jason. I feel like I'm talking to myself.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Do you believe in aliens?
At first sight?
Do you believe in aliens?
Yeah, they're illegal.
Stop.
What type of aliens? Extraterrestrial?
Yeah. Sure.
I mean, yeah. Do you?
Mm.
I don't know if they're necessarily even aliens. There's how many planets?
I don't remember. All I know is they dropped Pluto off. It's not an actual planet anymore. It's considered a dwarf planet.
Oh yeah. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I am not a scientist, nor am I a, what do they call the people that study the stars? Meteorologist? No,
An
meteorologist is like
paleontologist?
an alientologist. We're just making shit up now.
No?
Yeah.
Isn't that what we do on one of the other podcasts?
Oh yeah.
Just figure shit out.
You just figure shit out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So coming up with topics and conversations, and then actually like to be even considered on the algorithm, we have to put out somewhere between 3 and 8 podcasts a week, at least an hour long. So 3 to 8 times a week, we got to come in here, have conversations with each other, record them, and then put them out for the world to hear. So all the times that we're like,
I mean, I'm good with it.
I'm good with it too. Don't get me wrong. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm just saying, I'm saying all of these things so that people understand that we're not going live every single time we have a conversation.
Somebody appreciates our audio switcher,
Mm.
which I do too. It's very cool. And
I think maybe
what you
they're
can't see is that I get to do all of this.
that's what I was gonna say is like they don't under. I think maybe it's a compliment to who you like to of you. Like they appreciate you, the human, pushing the buttons.
It is nice. I mean, we like to put you in the spotlight, anyways, so it helps me.
Why is that? Why do you put me in the spotlight so much? Why do you push me forward so hard?
Because you're amazing.
Is that a fact or an opinion?
That is actually a fact. And Miles agrees. I mean, he's like, yeah, that's my mom. And my mama.
That's my mom and him.
Bet y'all can't hear any background noise.
I mean, I'm sure you guys are picking up some. I mean, 'cause obviously Miles is on the floor. He's playing.
No.
Got himself a little palette going.
Only your mic picks up all of the noise.
All of the world.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Why. I don't know why that is.
Camera.
Coffee. Us.
Oh, hang on.
How many cups do you have next to you right now?
I don't know. Okay, so I've got my coffee. You can just, I'll switch, like if you want to.
Oh.
So I have my coffee. Oops.
Were you trying to say that I couldn't handle it?
Handle what?
The switcher.
No, like I was gonna wait for the camera angle. Okay,
right
instead of
angle.
showing that, it's like so. I've got tea. What flavor tea is this, by the way, that you got?
Oh, so have you guys been to HTO?
HTEO. Do you have to spell it out, or is
T-E-A-O.
TEA? I don't even know what H2. I don't know. It's tea
H2O?
store.
H2O.
Yeah, you been to the tea store?
Gatorade.
In Texas is I feel like it's like the only place that really makes sense that they would have a store specifically dedicated to tea.
Absolutely. Yeah. So yes. HTO. And we got wild raspberry and watermelon sweet tea.
I think that one might be the raspberry one then. It's
If
good.
the one that's already open, it is the raspberry one. It is really good.
Yeah, it is really good. And then a beverage. That's all I'm going to say.
It's not, it's not overly sweet tea like
Or strong. Or
Chicken-y
it's not
or-
too herbally. Chicken-y
or-
is just like watered down syrup.
or even McDonald's is sometimes that bad.
Hmm.
I don't know if we can talk crap about them or not, but
That's a personal opinion, not a fact. It's your belief that you don't like their tea, and that's fine. It's all about verbs.
I can believe whatever I want.
Your mama said you could be anything. I like this song.
I like that we can hear the music through the headphones.
We can't hear it, or we can.
We can.
Yeah.
Can, man.
Are you staying in tune with all of the current events? Like, I can't tell you the last time I even watched the news.
No, I'm canceling Hulu.
What? What are we gonna watch?
When do we get to watch?
Yeah,
we watch
this is
ourselves
true.
more than anything else.
Yeah, this is true. I had to put my laptop in battery save mode.
Hot tea it.
I don't get it.
Bruh.
Who's bruh?
John.
What about John?
Kuykendall.
Kirkendall?
Yeah, that's how you say his name, Kirkendall.
Oh, okay.
But for those of us that know Mr. Kirkendall, he's a Kuykendall.
Oh.
Is a very much a Russian.
That sounded Australian, so I'm kind of confused.
I'm not trying to put shrimp on the barbie.
No, that's what it sounds like. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I meant for it to be more like Mother Russia. Dad jokes.
Jason doesn't really have any dad jokes as he does like.
You would have to come here to bring your dad jokes, Mr. Kirkendall. Hi, Mom.
Always. Hello, Mother.
Hello, Mother.
They're going to come visit tomorrow. I'm hoping.
I'm going to make them do a podcast.
That's what I was just going to say is I am getting them in this room. Your mom and daughters, their minds are going to be blown.
Yeah.
You're okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's tired.
Yeah.
Just a little bit sleepy. It gets worse in person. We'll bring it, bro.
What gets worse in person is jokes?
Yeah.
Oh.
He said you've been warned.
I'm just not like I'll peel back the onion layer, right? Like I am just not mentally in a place where like I want to sit here and be funny. Like I'm just so worn out and just like mentally beaten by this week. Just mentally exhausted and frustrated.
I feel you.
My feelings are hurt on several levels from several people. And a couple internet bullies. Like I'm just
tired of the fake.
Yeah. Yep.
Don't be here for yourself. Only.
Who?
The people that want to try to be a part of us.
Oh.
And I don't know. You know what I mean.
You want to look at me and not talk into your mic. Jason's struggling with this mic issue thing.
Hello. Maybe I need to hold it.
That's what I was thinking. So maybe we just get you like this, like the contraption that just like holds the mic in front of your face the whole time, like when you move.
Need like a head.
Yeah.
Like some headgear.
Yeah. Maybe you develop it. Maybe that's like your $1 million idea.
Yeah. Just on a swivel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They already make those. I don't know why they
don't make them. It's called a lavalier
for this situation, particular, but
yeah.
I get it. I suck at talking into the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I was getting at is it's hard to come up with the topics to come in here and sit down and talk for 8 times a week. Most of the time we record like I said, at a minimum, it has to be an hour. And it can't be like 59 minutes and 45 seconds. It has to be over an hour. That's how YouTube algorithm. Huh?
Why is that?
I don't know. YouTube algorithm, you tell me.
I didn't build YouTube.
I didn't build YouTube either. Who owns YouTube? Is that Google? I think Google owns YouTube now.
I think you're right. Guess what? Google doesn't have.
Google does own YouTube now. Google does own YouTube. That's cool.
Guess what Google missed out on? Chat GPT.
Oh yeah, because they partnered with Bing.
Boom. What's up, Nick Reese? It's been a while, brother. Like a long while.
If you had your own talk show, who would be your first guest? I feel like this is a talk show.
Yeah. I definitely put you on first.
Why? What would you want to talk about? Would be your first question.
What would I want to talk about?
Yeah, it would be your first question for me if I was going to be your guest.
First of all, how was your day, honey?
What age rating did you give our podcast? What
Age
do we?
range?
Yeah, did we do an 18 and up? I think we did
On what?
on YouTube.
Doesn't matter. I mean, you
Well,
can be like 8 on Facebook.
I know, but I'm just saying, like different
No, it's
different
public.
different platforms is different strokes for different folks.
Absolutely.
My dated.
If they want to kick it out, let them kick it out.
I
It'll
was
be
just,
fine.
I was in a shit mood, honestly.
Yeah. All day?
Majority. I mean, I slept in and then took a nap and worked on content, worked on a bunch of different stuff, and then getting this stuff set up, and then having to send stuff back that didn't work, and then order the right stuff. It's just like, I feel like we worked and we prepped so hard before all of this that I felt like install and setup should have not hurt so bad.
I feel that.
Yeah.
But also, here we are.
Here we are.
Finally.
Yep.
Like, topic. Buy work trucks or rent work trucks?
Buy.
How do you rent a
lease?
Yeah.
Buy.
I don't think that's going to work out too well.
And I say that if you're just now starting out and you're unsure, go used. Go used. Use them.
Yes. Well, honestly, don't go. You can buy a decent vehicle used that looks new. Don't go buy like a $2,000 car. If you can afford to go out and buy used and not get raked over the coals, I think yes.
Our child's trying to disappear under the sofa. It's fine. He's happy, and I'm happy that he's happy.
I'm happy he's happy too.
Hey, Karen, how are you? Welcome to our new podcast studio.
Who came up?
Karen.
How come I can't see all of the comments? Oh, because some are on yours.
Some are probably Karen's
And
probably
some
on
are on
my
mine.
page. Yes.
So how many do you have on yours? I've got 3 or 4 on mine.
I'm not watching mine. I'm watching the screen. Just bring the life. I don't know what that means. I mean, I can barely see the screen from here. Yeah. Would you rather be famous or intelligent? I think I'd much rather be intelligent than famous. You dropped out on your mic again. Oh, okay. What's wrong? Living. Oh, she's just living life.
Love podcast, by the way, is what it says.
Oh. It says what again, honey?
Love
Oh.
the podcast set, by the way.
Oh, thanks. Oh, we have a phone call coming in. Oof. Goodness. Hey, babe. Hello. What you doing? I'm in the middle of a recording. I'm not going to not answer, though.
Let me say hi.
You want to say hi to everybody? Want to say hi to the world? Okay.
Can you hear?
No, I don't think they can.
Hello, guys.
You gotta put her
There we go.
mic in the mic.
Yeah.
Hello, guys. My name's Haley, and I'm now famous.
Hello there.
Hi, Haley. Yeah, he's on the floor. You want to call me later? Huh?
I love the podcast set too.
We're just getting started. Like, we just logged in. I didn't think you were going to call me this evening, so I didn't.
Podcast is freaking pretty sweet to have this in your house. You okay over there? I guess it's just me and you guys. So what's up? Can y'all hear any background noise? Is it better? Mr. Kirkendall, you're going to have to come over here and spend a couple hours. It'll be fun. We'll reminisce. In the name of Mother Russia. No, my niece is on. Ashley's on. Hi, Ashley.
Yeah, and we already got the YouTube channel set up for Family Night Night, so we're ready to go. Will you, is Harley around you?
Logan Maxey.
Yes, I love her and I love you. Call me tomorrow and then show me your room.
Yeah, so
Okay, I love you.
I'm showing y'all the rawness of, yeah. Because we're all about that. We're pretty real.
Did you go back to me?
I'm going through all of them.
Oh.
I think our setup is pretty awesome.
Oh, I think it's friggin' cool. It's friggin' cool. So,
And because I'm able to fade
yeah,
to you and then
it's not like a sharp cut.
fade to me and then fade to center.
Yeah. I should have worn black socks.
Do you guys
like
know what
you.
it takes to do this? Holy crap.
I know. The people who do know how to do. That's why Jason
Really
Walker was like,
appreciate,
yeah. That's why Jason Walker was like, dang.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he understands.
absolutely.
Yeah, we went back. We were going back through all of our podcast videos of just from the very first one to just a couple nights ago, and the progress of the room and the things that we learned that day. And yeah, it's neat.
It's been a week.
It's been a week.
I think he's a little angry. Is he underneath the couch?
Yeah, I mean, if my head was stuck under a sofa. If my head was stuck under a sofa, I'd be mad too. So he's learning to crawl, and he's learning. He's not completely mobile yet, but he's learning that he can get to where he wants to via rolling. So he rolls pretty much everywhere right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're getting up on all fours. He's just a little roly-poly. He's a little chunk of milk. Sweet baby. And his second tooth popped through today. Not to be like the mom on the podcast that's like, oh my goodness. But he's growing up.
Yeah.
He's 6 months old and sweet as can be.
He is pretty sweet.
The morning time with
We're not
him is my
partial at all.
favorite. I am.
He's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
His other second little tooth popped through today.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I don't
What's
know.
the next question?
I don't know. I'm not having any luck finding the questions.
Hey, y'all
that
have any questions?
I appreciate on here.
Yeah, I want to talk about trucks for a minute. That was a good little hot topic. Buy or rent trucks. Yeah, buy them. You know why?
Because a lease is not an asset. A lease is
Even if
Yeah.
you're buying used, you're still buying it.
Mm-hmm. Are we
do with
who
this thing?
who on here? Like, what phone are y'all? Y'all Apple or Android? I'm curious about that. Like, do you guys
Hot
use?
topic.
Yeah, are you an Android person or are you a? I was trying to get some stuff over to a client, and they were like, they only speak Windows, and I only speak Mac. Every single one of my devices is an Apple device. I don't have a Windows
I
computer.
am bilingual.
You are bilingual, and it drives me crazy.
I gotta operate all this stuff.
Yeah, but it's because you refuse to freaking learn Mac.
No, I'm bilingual.
And
I
you
am.
weren't going to learn Mac until we started dating.
True this. Not that I don't have an Apple phone in my hand.
Yeah. But once I showed you
different world.
But once I showed you how everything just like goes together and communicates.
What do I have that's not an Apple product other than my desktop?
I don't know, but I think I'm gonna go put him down for bed.
Leave me here with these.
I'm gonna leave you here with the world.
People.
I'm gonna leave you here with the world. You're gonna
Fine.
be fine. I'll be right back.
Apple, huh, Mom? No kidding. Really? I did not know that. I am nice. Night night, Miles. So nobody's doing anything on a Friday night? Hang on. We're still here. I just faded to black for a minute. And fading back. So, no, Mom, you can't see his face. He's got to go to bed. It's time for him to go night night. It's kind of hard to believe that we put all of us in a room in our house. It takes up an entire master bedroom size room. This is a very large room. I've seen people do this in room sizes like a closet, and I don't understand how they fit all of this into a closet. It's so claustrophobic. And it's our room is, like I said, this room is large, but could you imagine how hot it would be in a little bitty tiny spot?
Oh yeah, like the one podcast room that we toured.
It
And
had the same lights.
Yeah.
Plus a light that we don't have.
Right, yeah.
I mean, well, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot in this room.
There's a lot.
So everybody's asking about Miles.
Oh, what's wrong with him? What I want to know.
I don't know, but I'm gonna go check the door. I'll be back.
No, it said it went offline. The front camera is offline. That's all. And I think it's just because we haven't changed the batteries in it. Hmm? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, Miles. It's bedtime. My turn. Jason made like the most strongest coffee I've seen him. We got him a espresso machine, and so we've been making our own espresso at home, and we got some really good espresso coffee. I didn't realize the difference between like coffee and espresso coffee. Espresso. I'm not even sure I'm saying it right, but that's how I say it. Oh. These questions and topics online are like, they're all the same. It's like they used AI to write this website. because you even ask AI for these topics and questions, and it gives you all the same crap. If you could invent a holiday, what would it be? It would be a day off holiday, is what it would be. Definitely not, Lisa. Thank you for that. He was walking in front of me because he was drinking his coffee. I'm gonna screenshot that though and send it to him. Yeah, you have to be very careful with camera angles. Which piece of clothing do you... nope. You're funny, Lisa. Hey, Lynn, welcome in. Just saying. Do you consider a hot dog a sandwich? No, a hot dog is a hot dog. Its own category. A sandwich is a sandwich. What kind of question is that? Oh, have you ever made a prank phone call? Yeah. Back when you would like star 69 and then dial out, and then it would be like you didn't. Who does that? And like my kid's generation is probably not going to ever know what star 69 is. Like I'm sure there's an app for that now. And then 411, you remember calling 411 for information and then asking for the closest Best Buy and then calling it or whatever. Yeah, the kids aren't going to know what 411 is either. Or star 69. When's the last time any of y'all went out and like party hardied? I do this. I don't party. I have quite a few drinks going on over there. Any of y'all have an imaginary friend as a kid? I never did. I don't think I had an imaginary friend. I guess Jason's not coming back. Conversation starters for work appropriate topics. Let's go down into that. Funny conversation starters. Last time I looked up funny conversation starters, they were stupid. So. Has anybody started back to school shopping? We have kids start school in less than a month. I'm ready for the back to school routine, but I'm also like very grateful for summer because I love the flexibility of summer. Like no agenda, that kind of thing. Here's a good one. This one's kind of funny. If you died and your Google history was found, would you be embarrassed? Would you be concerned about your Google history? Like, do you have a backup plan for your computer when you die that somebody's going to have to go in and swipe it? Are you worried? That's a good question. And then also too, make sure that you've got the new legacy contact thing in the iPhone. You can set that up too. But would you be worried about your Google search history? Do y'all wish dogs could talk? I wish my dogs could talk. I think it'd be interesting. I think it'd be very interesting if dogs could talk. If they could have translators. Speaking of translators, they used to have one back, and I don't even know if it's still made or whatever, but it was like a bark collar. So then like every time your dog barked, it would say it cuss words. It was like a barking cussing translator for your dog. I tried to get one, but they were sold out. Ah. Babe, did you forget we were doing a podcast?
No, I was making another large espresso.
Oh.
My man.
Lisa said when you left, it looked like you turned around and started to undo your pants.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, watch the camera angles. They get you every time.
I'm here for it. Trying to make more coffee.
Exactly. I get what you're. Yeah, actually, I feel the same way. Like, I'm not worried about my Google history, Google search history, and if I'm dead, it don't matter. You can keep judgments to
talking about?
yourself, huh?
What you talking about?
It just the question that I asked was, when you die, are you worried about like do you have to have a backup plan for your Google history and have for someone come and delete it?
No.
Mm-mm.
What are you looking for?
Especially if I'm dead. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm dead, what's it matter? It's only that if I'm being interrogated, is it a problem?
Oh, so noted. Gotcha. Word, big bird.
That's my line.
Well, I took it.
Hmm.
I take.
I'm just not. Oh, motion in the backyard. It's the dogs.
Sorry. I know I'm supposed to be working cameras.
You're good.
Figured I would turn and look at you so I can look at my camera
You're sweet.
and look at you and work all of this other cool fancy stuff we've been working on all week. So earlier we made dinner and we made a
TikTok recipe.
Yeah.
It's good.
So do you want to tell everybody what we had?
Well, we didn't have sides. I can tell you that because I freaking burnt the sides. That's just how my day has
You
been.
got sidetracked.
Yeah. You're so dumb.
There's a dad joke for
Yeah,
you.
right. So I burnt the sides. We didn't have any sides, but we actually made 2 dinners tonight, and we did a pork belly cinnamon roll type thing. So I love burnt ends, especially. I never had them before, and so I really don't have anything to compare them to. But to me, yours are the best, and so I love the burnt ends that you make. And we,
So you like my meat?
yeah,
No or yes?
yes.
Why are you shaking your head no, but saying yes?
I'm saying no, like I can't with you, and then like if I don't answer, people are gonna be like, "Man, she's a bitch." I'm like, yeah, probably. I mean, I've been accused of worse, so
By who?
I don't know. I think I'm just gonna sit here and bite my tongue.
honestly, you told me you were going to be very transparent tonight.
Yeah.
So I want to know why
I
you're
don't
biting your
necessarily
tongue.
know. I don't necessarily know that I necessarily want to drop names, but the situation I think is up for discussion. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I got told via, what does that say? Julia, what? Something. Something. Burnt her cookies last night. Oh.
That stinks.
Okay, I guess finish the story about dinner, I guess, and then I can go off on my tangent,
Yes.
my
Okay.
soapbox.
Okay.
Okay.
So pork belly.
Yeah, it was so
You
good.
take it,
Mhm.
you slice it in half, even though it's
Yeah, but you got to be
maybe-
able to roll it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the hard part.
Yeah. So what we should have done, and we learned this time, is we should have rolled it and smoked it, and then sliced it to the cinnamon rolls instead of cinnamon rolled them first.
Yeah, but it didn't say that in the recipe.
I think it did.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can agree.
We
to
couldn't
disagree.
find the video again anyways, but we got the gist of it. So we dry rubbed.
Don't make me throw that video in here. I'll get all fancy and stuff.
Okay. So we dry rubbed. It was brown sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg, vanilla, garlic, molasses, and something else. I don't know. It was really, 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 really good dry rub. And so
You made it, yeah.
I did make the dry rub, yeah. And I don't know what I seasoned the meat, I guess, and then wrapped them and pinned them, and you put them in the smoker. And we put apples and
Pineapple.
in on that one. And then
Can't
we
go wrong with pineapple and pork ever. Those two
No,
together,
like Hawaiian
like,
style,
yeah.
yeah. And then we put those in the smoker, and we smoked that for like what 6 hours.
Yeah, and then I pulled it out and then put it on the Blackstone.
And we seared the like caramelized the outside, and I think that too like went a little too far because some of it was kind of burnt a little bit, but it was still good.
Yeah,
it was still really, really, really good. So
So-
we've got
bacon.
is my favorite. The way you do my morning bacon is my favorite.
We like bacon crispy.
Yes.
And so I was trying to get the pork belly, just the outside of it, crispy. Because
Yeah.
the interior of pork belly, if you've ever had it, you know this, it's always really chewy and fatty anyways, because it's pork belly.
Yeah.
And majority of it's fat.
It was so good. The smoker. I'm so glad the smoker's back and working again because it's been.
It's still
Months.
on.
Is it? Oh well, we've got another pork.
We have pork loin.
I was going to say pork loin in
that
there. That's got
I
onions,
sliced.
pineapple.
Well, I sliced it down like
Yeah.
and
You like
s-
filleted it open.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then stuffed it.
Yep,
Yes.
it's going to be good.
It is gonna be good.
And then we took and topped it with pineapple, and then like all the pineapple juice from the pineapple, we dumped it all in there. So,
Yeah.
but that one's going to like low and slow a lot longer, so it should be a lot more tender.
Oh yeah.
It'll be
It's
good.
just out there rolling smoke right now. That's it.
Mhm.
It's about 160 degrees. Is what it's smoking at.
What you want, Tex? What you said,
Who?
Tex? You can't see him. He's on my feed. I can't see what it says. Something bacon for.
The fuck we talking about bacon for?
Gonna take that. What'd you do? You gonna fix it? You did. Mm-hmm.
Put that down. Get out of my hand for a minute so I can see what's going on.
Okay.
Because bacon is good.
Bacon is good. I like bacon.
Everybody loves bacon.
Bacon, 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 bacon.
Well, you want to talk about Big Tex?
Tex. He owns a HVAC company as well.
Talk about how freaking hot it was today.
We talk about that like it's a surprise. But we talk about it like
Every
we're
day.
just surprised. Why did people even think Texas was inhabitable? Like,
Why are we stuck here?
that's a loaded, hateful question.
Hateful.
I guess because my response.
Response is hateful.
Yeah.
Oh,
Told you I'm spicy tonight, man.
bring it. Won't you break it out?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
haven't seen it yet.
No, you haven't seen my spicy, or they haven't seen my spicy.
No, I haven't seen it tonight. Like
Oh.
you said, you were going to bring it up.
I'm disgruntled, man. Okay, so I had a text message come through and some disagreements and stuff happened. And ultimately, what it came down to was somebody that I'm friends with didn't like your post on social media. And my comeback was like, I'm not going to be your go to. Like, you got a problem with this person, go talk to this person, and it being you. And I even sent this person your phone number, and I was like,
This text came through tonight.
no, this is a few
Oh,
weeks
okay.
ago. It's been sitting, okay? It's just been
Yeah,
sitting.
this is marinating.
It's been marinating.
It just so happens this person is here locally,
Well, not permanently, but visiting.
temporarily
Yeah.
for today.
I don't know. Anyways, it's just been sitting on me hard because in the message, so all of that part of it settled, and then it was like it came back via text message, and they were like, "Well, I've been biting my tongue for a really long time," and I was like, "Dude, please do share where I have failed you in your heart, mind, soul, ideas, and thoughts. Please do share how I have failed you and where you think I can do better, because I am all about living the life that you're so perfectly living." And the response was, I'll be in the DFW area at the end of the month. Let's sit down and have coffee and meet in person. I've just been biting my tongue for a really long time. And then so I'm scrolling social media and I see that, they're obviously in town. Didn't I, when they replied to my message originally, never told me dates. And I'm thinking it's the middle of the month, not. I
Yeah.
think it's the middle of the month right now.
Yeah.
Even though it's the 21st, I don't consider this end of the month. So I didn't know when they were coming in because that wasn't divulged to me. But the fact that you want to act like I know my life for the past year and 9 months has been a fucking shit show, a shit
Mhm.
show and a half. And I know people have been sitting back and eating popcorn, but you haven't lived my life. So you don't get to judge the life of which I'm living. You can say you're concerned. You can say, hey, this is what's been going on. Or how are you? But to sit back and say the way that of which you said, like, oh, we've been biting my tongue for a really long time, but I'm not going to have this conversation with you via text message or student in person. Like, I don't know. It just really hit me wrong.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah. Not like, and I don't know. I just thought that I just had a lot of thoughts about it. Like,
How do you guys feel about that comment?
I mean, I'm just
Like, if that was your friend and your friend has just been basically telling you they're sitting on the sidelines, biting their tongue, won't tell you unless it's in person, what does that mean?
sorry. I'm trying. Someone's inquiring about booking, I guess.
You're good. I mean, but what does that mean?
I mean, have y'all been concerned about what's been going on in my life? Like, are y'all concerned?
Just sitting back watching?
Yeah. Like, here's the deal. Like, I have a job. I'm putting food on the table, providing for my children, paying a high as fuck attorney bill. Have cut a lot of people out of my life. I don't know. It just hurt, pissed.
Continue the cuts.
Yeah. Just, I don't know. What did you think when that came across?
Honestly, like, if you needed to say something to me, dude, I'm right here.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm in your shot.
You're gonna come through on my Facebook page, make a rude ass comment,
Yeah.
then go to my spouse,
Mhm.
make another rude ass comment,
Mhm.
and then take your post down because you know what you said was wrong.
I don't know.
And the only reason why you made the comment is because you're jealous because you didn't make the comment that I made first. You didn't
Potentially.
capitalize on it first.
Potentially.
You're just mad because you didn't get there first.
I don't know. I mean, I know that everyone is allowed to their opinion. I know that everyone is allowed to live their life the way that they need to live. And I think that everybody needs to be allowed more grace in their life. And if you are going to have the balls and the audacity to message me and tell me that you're holding back, hey, Musette, hold back and say, you've got the audacity to be like, oh, I've been biting my tongue for a really long time. Like, you got the audacity to say that, and then you don't even have the follow through to even let me know that you're in town and meet up for coffee like you said you wanted to do so that you can point out everything in my fucking life that I've been doing wrong. That's how I took that comment.
Yeah. She hasn't even seen our child
No.
that's 6 months old.
Mm-mm. No.
But you're a friend.
Right. Or send a gift. Like,
well, I could care less.
I could care less about a gift, but like a card, a phone call, fucking something.
But yeah, there was nothing like.
No.
Honestly, from both perspectives, and I understand what you're saying too. Like, I get our lives have been chaos, and
yeah,
and a lot of friends come from mutual friends from relationships, and
yeah,
they don't want to be torn between.
Oh, they don't want to pick a side. That bullshit.
Yeah,
what they do, they do pick a side.
Yeah, ultimately they pick the side that they agree with.
So I'll stop you there.
Personality wise.
So I'll stop you there. A lot of the people, like, I didn't even put myself in that position to be chosen. I chose myself that I was not going to carry on those relationships. Like, I drew the line in the sand and was like, I'm not going to allow myself to be something that's chosen for you. Like, I'm just fucking done. Like, I walked away from those relationships, and like, yeah, some people reached out, but at what point can you be like, I do not trust you? Like, you can't. You're just so guarded because things are just so misconstrued, so used against you, so whatever. I mean, and I got painted in the light of being mentally unstable, mentally like not secure, because I'm the one that decided to leave the house. But what people don't get, and then to that, what I probably think probably pissed this one person off and thought that, hey, we need to talk to her, was the fact that I opened up and released my abuse letter. And you had read that and had it for at least a year.
Yeah.
You remember the night that I wrote it?
I can only say so much about that because I'll get heated and have to leave.
Respectfully. I understand. I don't mean to put you in that position. That's not at all.
I know, but the feelings behind that I have are very strong.
Well, and that's because there's a lot of trauma responses that I have based off of the letter that I released.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I can get it. Like, me being open and talking about what happened to me is not for everyone. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people, Hannah released her letter as well. And everybody's like, you got to take that down. Take down Hannah's letter. You can't do that. And I'm like, dude, she's 17 years old and she has a fucking voice and she's lived this hell since she was 11.
She wrote her first letter that I read at 15.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
that's the one that got, that's the one that got published.
Before that.
Huh?
I'm sure there were ones before that.
Oh yeah, there's several. But yeah, that one, that's the one that got published. Yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what I did that made it to where they felt like, hey, Robert, that they needed to come out and be like, I can't believe you, like, that text message just blew me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I even told you, like, I was like, I don't even know if I want to meet with this person and have coffee with them because I'm like, I'm already.
It's not like she reached out.
She didn't. And yeah.
And she won't.
Probably not. Probably not. And I'll probably get some type of Facebook post about this whole live because the person who's going to hear it is going to know the details and know who's about.
Sure she will.
Yeah. So.
No, she should.
I felt
the way-
very attacked and bullied in that whole situation.
Well, that person's a shitty person for not reaching out while in town for as much as you have been there for her and her family, and even stopped by.
Yeah.
We drove out of our way.
Yeah. So that she could meet you. I wanted her to meet you. Yeah. Yeah.
I drove out of our way.
Yeah. I fell asleep. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I know. I just by no means do I want to be the circus that people are buying tickets to the show for. I don't want that. And her text
all she
message
had to do.
her text message made me feel that way. Made me feel like I was a circus that people were sitting back and watching and being like, oh, well, the only reason people are following is because I am like some type of like I'm falling apart publicly. And that's the last thing I want is a Britney Spears fucking episode. Even though I joked about just recently shaving my head. But yeah, like that's how it made me feel. I made me feel that I was having like I hated it.
I did it again.
Yeah, right. So I know. Yeah, that's the battle of which I'm feeling, and that people feel like they know so much because they have seen something and they know me like either pre-divorce or pre this relationship, and to
Or
that
they think they know you.
they think they know me, but to that, like I've changed a lot in this relationship and laid down a lot of boundaries and ended a lot of relationships. And I'm sure from the outside that looks chaotic. And I'm sure from the outside, people are like, Jason, you're doing a lot of talking for her. Because that comment's come across too.
I do a lot of talking for you.
That's what people think. Yeah. People think
You don't have a voice.
I do have a voice. I do have a voice. But then,
Who has said this?
hang on.
Since we're gonna call people out tonight.
Right. Sounds good. Yeah, Tuesday sounds great. Do we have anything Tuesday before I say Tuesday? Because I feel like we have something on Tuesday.
We do have Tuesday.
Oh, that's right. We've got
studio.
Yes, I'll just set it for Thursday. Do we have something Thursday?
Hang on.
Okay. Sorry, I'm booking a podcast guest.
No.
Okay. I'm going to refill my beverage and then I'll launch off into that question.
And the answer, rather?
Do what?
The question or the answer?
Either way.
Oh boy. Good evening, Robert. So, sorry. I forgot to switch cams. You know, it's a lot of work, guys. This technology stuff's a lot of work.
Do you have a pillow behind your back? Because you're not going to be able to stand up
Tomorrow?
tonight when we finally hobble off to bed.
Yeah, I won't be able to get out of bed tomorrow.
No, but it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Okay.
Okay. So to the whole people talking, like people thinking you doing the talking for me or that I am not talking. Here's the deal. My coping mechanism is to just shut the fuck up. Like I have been so beaten down with trying to get my point across that if I at some point in time have to, where are you going? Oh, I think the dogs went in. Just make sure like you're distracting me. Like I need you to settle.
I'm fine.
You're not fine.
I am fine.
No, so like my coping mechanism is just shut the fuck up. Like I'm not going to talk back. I'm not going to argue. And it's really hard. Like in arguments, I don't talk. I don't defend myself. My comebacks don't happen until 3-4 days later when I'm like, what you said, and then I can go off. I'm not one to immediately like pop off the response. I usually need help with that type of, what are you doing? I need to get you an ice pack to sit on so you can just chill out. Have y'all seen these new? I don't know if they're new or not. Have you? They're aluminum cups. I freaking love them. I like them more than plastic because I tend, when I drink with a plastic cup, they usually break on me for whatever reason. So aluminum, so freaking awesome. They are not safe for the microwave. They are not intended for hot beverages. They are absolutely recyclable. So yeah, and you can dishwash them if you want to a couple times, I guess. But your ADD tonight is like, well, you had how many cups of coffee? You can't sit still because you had like a 12 shot. Oh shit. Yeah. So we've had to meet with a couple attorneys, and Jason would go and meet with the attorneys first and give the point of view, give the, spiel or whatever. And then the attorney's like, okay, well, what's Jen say? And I'm like, Jason's not ever going to go into a place and misrepresent me. That's just not going to happen. And so I trust him to go in and be like, here's her side, here's her thoughts, here's whatever. And so we've heard it from attorneys. I've heard it from friends. I've heard it from whatever, like friends, attorneys, parents. Like, people are so concerned with if y'all could have seen the fancy legwork that just happened with that. But yeah, the biggest thing is I would just say, like, friends. I guess that's really the only group. Like, attorneys, friends, and parents are all like, well, what's Jen say? Well, do you always talk for her? Like, people are so concerned about the fact that I let you do speaking about my point of view.
Why is that?
Because I just explained, like, my trauma response is to just shut the fuck up. Like,
But why are people so concerned about it?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe because you're quote unquote new. I don't know.
You guys are new.
Right.
Like, I've been here.
Mhm.
Y'all are not here.
Right.
So, as much as respectfully you think you are, every one of you are not here every day.
No.
I am.
No. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and
all day, every day, we are side by side, having each other's backs,
all day long,
pushing each other forward,
Mhm.
holding each other accountable.
Yes.
No one else in our lives
Is that consistent?
is doing what we are doing for each other. So respectfully, they can all F off.
You're so sweet. Like, I mean that, like, in the nicest way possible. Like, you are sweet. Like, it's true that, like, nobody is here consistently. Nobody is, like, I have one person in my life that calls me almost every day and sends me a text message.
Yeah.
And
I love her for that.
Me too. Me too. And
you know who you are.
Yes. I don't like dropping names. You know, that's my thing. Unless it's absolutely necessary. But I feel like you can avoid a lot of legal troubles if you just keep their name out of your mouth.
Yeah, Curtis.
That TikTok that TikTok live will live in infamy forever.
Oh, yes.
I feel like it needs to be a t-shirt. Have you seen Curtis? He was at Denny's.
I saw him at Kroger's getting groceries.
Did you? He does like his groceries. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the respect aspect of this. Like, of us. We've already been live for an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. A lot of that, I felt like.
The first part.
The first part of this always takes a while to find the topic of which we're going to speak on tonight.
Well, and it has a lot to do with the audience. Like,
yeah,
the audience doesn't show up until like this mark. It seems
like
our audience picks up at right at an hour, no matter what time we start at. Whether we start early, late, whatever. Right. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. They don't start getting an opinion about what we're talking about until like the hour mark.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like
This one will probably
I
be 2 or 3 hours.
understand
Yeah.
why it has to be an hour because
That's where the engagement starts.
it's where everybody pops in.
Yeah.
It takes that amount of time, even if, we're going to get better about, the heads up
Yeah.
and the consistency of which time this happens.
Oh.
But even the randomness of which it's happening right now
Mhm.
and the engagement we're getting out of the random time frames that we're doing it.
Yeah.
Once we're consistent, I think it's going to work.
Oh God, yeah, I think it's going to work. And I think that, and also too, like when we start receiving the emails, so if there's something you guys have questions about, or you want to talk about, or you want our opinion on a situation, we're here for it. And I think too that like you help me pull information out of my life because I'm always telling you like I'm just Jen and I just do my life the best that I can do it. And you're like, yeah, but that's the part you need to talk about because you are
guys don't realize how freaking awesome this person is.
nah. I'm just
She is a warrior.
you're sweet.
No, I'm honest.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm.
But I don't mean to put the but in there.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
Well, and we are. He says that
Thank you,
because
and-
yes, we say that because when we first started, I always tell him verbiage matters. Your words matter. You can't ever take your words back. And he gets frustrated with me a lot of the times because he feels like I'm not responding, but what I'm doing is phrasing and rephrasing what I'm going to say because what I could say to him could stay the rest of our relationship. Or what I say to him could be just an average day. And I would prefer that what I say is just an average day versus what I'm going to say stay a lifetime of our relationship.
Yeah.
I'm not here to destroy our relationship based off of a bad day, a bad mood, a bad activity, a frustrated child, whatever it is. I'm not here to destroy you or this relationship. And words matter and words stay around forever because words inflict a feeling and you can never change that feeling. And I know that's heavy and I know that's deep and big, but we had that conversation before we even went officially dating because you had to know how serious I was about the words that came out of your mouth and that I was not ever going to feel how I felt ever again. And you understood the assignment. You still do.
The assignment is?
Words matter.
Yeah, they do. They could definitely affect things for a long time. And if you guys haven't picked up on the previous part of this conversation,
yeah,
those words mattered.
Mm-hmm.
And because you sucked at the delivery of those words and didn't just come out with the biting of your tongue,
Mm-hmm.
that is why you're in, which I guess whatever position you're in.
I don't know if they're in a position or not. That's not for me to judge.
I don't know what.
All I'm saying is I know how I felt. I don't know how they felt. And the fact that they don't have any consideration for the fact of how I would feel after those words were delivered. Like, and I guess, no, I know that that's why I feel the way that I feel is that there was no consideration period for how I would feel.
So where are we at?
Oh, here we go. Okay, so Robert says
your story is one of tragedy and
Is it-
survival.
is it
all
tragic?
in one.
Is it tragic? I mean, there was a lot I had to take out of my letter just because it had a lot of names and stuff in it, identifiers that I had to take out. And I don't even know if I so much had to take them out as it was that I just didn't feel like it was relevant because I felt like
It's very relevant.
yes and no. I mean, I know where the abuse came from, and majority of the people in my life at that situation knew where the abuse came from. So, yeah, I don't really know what to say.
I do. I think it's I think it's unfortunate
What part?
that you can't, after going through everything, you cannot have the ability.
The victims are forced to stay.
legally
Yeah, the victims are forced to stay quiet.
Bring your voice to light
Yeah,
and let the rest of the world know that
the victims are not allowed to tell their
the
story.
person that abused you
Right.
abused you, and you should watch your back. Like,
Yeah.
everybody, look out for the. Okay, well, check it out. We do this as a society every day.
Yeah.
There are websites out there
Mhm.
that rate people, companies,
Yeah.
but we're not allowed to individually have the voice of what happened to us.
Right.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, we're allowed to leave a review and tell somebody our experience, but we can't, from a victim, tell a victim story about what happened because it might be defamation to somebody's character. Well, like, fuck you. Where was
That
your
was your character, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
But
that is your
because
problem.
but because it happened
why
behind
is that my problem?
but because it happened behind closed doors, they couldn't prove you can't prove it. And the burden of proof is on the victim and not the abuser. And so the victim has to come forward with all this fucking proof that it happened before they can actually like name the person. And it fucking sucks.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
there's that.
Yeah. So,
And I'm
what-
sorry that if
let's-
this comes across, like, I'm sorry if I'm getting you heated because I know from me and my standpoint, you are so good with me in any of my trauma responses. And you have been consistent with the way that you respond every time. So I don't mean to continue to beat the dead horse, but I do know that
Well, thank you. I love you.
I love you.
I think it's important that we are able to have these conversations with the world.
Yeah.
In absolute the most rawest form available.
Yeah. How did you feel the first time I opened up about the abuse?
My feeling was I was angry.
Yeah. Did you feel like it was a real
still
true story?
angry.
Yeah, you are. Like, did you believe me? Did you believe the story? Did you believe the narrative?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, some people are just skeptical. Like,
all right, so
because you're in the dating world, right? At that point in time,
I don't care.
we were in the dating world. Like,
if you're sincere about something, you can tell it on that person's face.
Yeah.
If you're lying, you can tell it on that person's face.
True.
You can read their body language. There's so many red flags that get set off about something that's fake.
Yeah.
And
hey, Chris,
I'm going to tell you right now, like, when we had that conversation, there was nothing. There were no red flags.
No.
The conversation was very surreal. It was reality.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and to this day, there's still things that, I don't know where we had went live and talked about that, but like one of the number one triggers for me is you taking your belt off. Sounds stupid.
So this one's tough for me, guys. Like, obviously I wear belts every day.
Yeah.
I suffer from no acid all. So
you
I have
got
to
white
wear,
boy back.
Yeah. Yeah. So my back goes straight
Yeah.
through to my legs.
You got no mud flaps.
Well. By the way, that will be a new app that hits the market by next week. Mud Flaps.
Mud Flaps.
Mud Flaps came out last night as a
joke.
spinoff.
Yeah, that's funny.
Of OnlyFans, but
Mhm.
yeah.
Mud Flaps and Only Cans.
Only Cans, yeah. Laughs and only can. Oh, shoot. We have a lot of fun. Like I said, this hour marker is it.
It is for
Because
us.
it's
Yeah.
like we finally, even for us, we kind of just relax and let our guard down and whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't even remember where we were at. Where were we going with this conversation?
Your belt for me is a
Oh,
trigger
yeah.
when you take your belt off.
So, sorry. It is. But I have to wear a belt every day. And I take my belt off next to the bed.
Yep.
And most of the time, you're already in bed whenever I come in.
Yeah. I go to bed first.
But I have a hook on the wall next to the bed. I hang my
Yes.
belt on.
Yes.
And so that's where I take it off. Drop my
Mhm.
trousers. And then jump in bed.
Good. Yes. Yeah.
And
I think I need to put, speaking of which, I think I need to put a laundry hamper on your side of the bed because I am so tired of picking your laundry up off the floor.
I pick it up too.
I know.
I pick yours up as well.
I know. I'm just saying, like,
Why are you picking on me?
recently I've been doing more of the laundry and you've been doing more of the dishes, is all I'm saying.
Recent.
Yeah.
That's like, so of our household, those are the two tasks like that are up for discussion, right?
All the time. All the time.
Like, who's going to take care of all these dishes? Well, who put them there?
It's usually not us. I hardly eat. And if I am going to eat, I usually eat directly out of the fridge and I'm not getting a plate. And because I'm not eating that much, so I'm just going to eat directly out of the
Well,
fridge.
listen, so I cook and I love to cook.
You do. Okay.
And I
so
will clean up whatever mess it is majority of the time
yes.
that I cook with.
Yes.
Because whenever I get ready to cook again, I want all of my stuff to be where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I want to be able to pull it out of where I need to pull it out from because I do a lot of the cooking.
I don't even know I don't even know like where a majority of our stuff in the kitchen goes. I just put it where I think it goes. And then you have to come to me and you'd be like,
You organized it.
I did organize the kitchen, but we don't have that old school dynamic that like
Where all your silverware goes right next to
Well,
the
no.
dishwasher.
No, I'm talking about like the submissive 1950s dynamic is what I'm talking about.
This, you do this, you do this.
No, I'm not.
Which one are you talking about?
No,
Give me your dynamic.
I'm talking about like the wife cooks dinner and is cleaning and like we're not a task specific marriage.
No.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. That's all. So, dishes and laundry.
Yeah. Better than eating groceries.
You hate laundry. Like you will cook and do dishes over laundry. So I've been trying to get up my game and do more
I
laundry.
don't mind laundry. I just don't want to do everybody else's. I'll do mine. I'll do ours.
Barely. Well, and so we've recently started where
I'll wash
all
the
of
sheets.
our children.
I'll wash the bedding.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we need to do that again.
I'll do towels.
Yeah. I know, I'm aware. But now that the children are going to be 10, like, so obviously Miles is not doing any chores at 6 months old. But
Yes, he is. He's
But-
growing teeth.
he is growing teeth. Yeah.
He had a second tooth pop through
He
today.
did have a second tooth pop through, and you were so cute when you found it. Like I was scared because you went and and then you reached for his mouth, but you were checking for that
Yeah.
tooth because you saw it. But we've just recently decided and we had sat down and had this conversation about what's going to change when school starts for our household because our positions and roles have changed and this happened before summer happened. And we've kind of just been going through the motions. Well, we both realized that we were burnt out. And it's because we were taking on the entire burden of all of the children, like all of their laundry, all of their chores, all of the cooking and all of the cleaning.
They don't have to do nothing.
They weren't doing
hang
anything.
out.
Like even so much so as like we were sleeping and mopping and making their we were doing it all. And they were living like freaking Persian princesses. Like
Yeah. I'm
So-
sorry, but we're raising adults, not children.
I know. I'm aware. So they are doing their own laundry now, and then
And recently,
that came
honest-
that came as a very big shock and surprise for the boy child. The girls, not so much. They were cool with it, but the boy child definitely a little freak out on him.
Yeah.
as far as laundry goes. Chores, no. He's really great at doing chores, but the
I think
laundry
he's more
aspect,
scared of like messing something up.
it'd be fine.
I know, but
Yeah.
I think he's scared that he's going to break something, and
Mm.
then he'll
Yeah.
be responsible for breaking something or not doing it right.
You're either going to smell like moldy mildew laundry or
Onion?
onion laundry, or you're going to smell like laundry that's been on your bedroom floor. Like, I don't know. Like, I think they've got no choice but to be successful. They've got to learn.
They'll figure it out.
They have to. But okay, so back to the belt
But he
thing.
can do it.
He
We're
can
going
do it.
back to
Yeah,
back to
we
the
got
belt.
we got
Okay.
way off topic. Yeah. So I do most of the laundry now. He does the dishes and cooking. This is where we are.
We have one person. It's
We have-
Friday night.
We have 3 on right now. That's what I'm saying. That's your feed. So your feed, you've got 1 in your feed. Maybe you are the one.
I am the one.
That's funny.
I am the one.
You are the one. That's a
I
song,
think
isn't
I'm
it?
actually on your feed.
Are you mine? Mine?
I think. I don't know. We're on 4 different platforms right now.
I know.
We're actually on your YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool. So there will be another channel getting dropped to YouTube. Right now, it is up. There's no content on it yet. It is called Jen. Right now,
Oops, sorry.
actually, it's called Jason and Jen's Family Night.
Yeah.
And we'll get the kids in here and do some content with our children.
Yeah, it's Family Mike Night. They're super excited. That's what Haley called earlier. She was like, "What? It's ready? I'm excited." Yeah, she's super stoked.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all have voices and they are all excited to learn. And I think it'll be cute to see a Q&A for them. Like if we just step out and step away, maybe you run the thing and let them Q&A each other.
Yeah.
I think that'd be good.
Oh, you know what I could do?
What?
I can run the switch from out there and then just throw a webcam in here,
Yeah.
or even take the laptop out.
Yeah.
And stream it and
Yeah.
let them watch, and then stream it from the kitchen.
Yeah.
And still moderate from the kitchen.
Yeah. That'd be cool. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
They would have fun with that.
They would. They'd have a blast. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Watching them excel and be different.
Well, one of them wants to be a YouTuber, so I guess this is.
I think the 2 younger ones want to be YouTubers. I think if Jax could figure it out, he would. At least he's trying.
Yeah. Well, he's successfully created his own channel
Yeah.
that is no longer up.
I was going to say it got
due to parental.
parental violations or something like that.
Not that he did anything wrong. He
Mm.
just needed to
He didn't.
look. All right, so I sent this message out to the world the other day.
Social media.
Yeah. I asked the question, right? Do you think that your kids, and at what age, should they have social media on their devices? What age should they have access to the world, or should the world have access to them, rather? And I got I got feedback from
You got
both
feedback for quite a few.
good and bad. Like, not, I don't really call it bad. I got feedback.
Mm-hmm.
And the majority were like, absolutely not, until they're honestly old enough, 15, 16, to be able to handle like the responsibilities of having social media. So how do you feel about that?
About social media for kids. Sorry, I'm booking a podcast.
My ADD? And you're booking a podcast.
Yeah, you're welcome. This is the teacher for next Thursday, 10 a.m. Hang on.
The teacher. Hey,
the
teacher.
Hmm?
Can y'all hear me whispering?
No, I can hear you whisper. 10 a.m. Awesome.
You know what's cool about all of this as we can whisper.
Can whisper.
Yeah.
Can whisper.
I'm thinking about repurposing
It's like
this.
It's like AM. What do they call that? AMSR or whatever.
Hey, Ashley and John.
Ashley and John. They must be on yours.
They are.
There you go. Okay. So where squirrel? Where'd we go?
Nut. You went to booking.
I went about you. Okay? You were asking me about social media.
I did ask you about children and social media. What is that face? Can you do it again for the people in the back?
People in the back.
Do it.
Jason will be talking to
Do
me. Okay. So let me tell you the backstory of the face. Like Jason will be talking to me, and I'm like, I don't really care like what he's saying. And this is my way of like visually letting him know that I didn't retain anything. So I'll look at him and I'll just be like, and he knows
You
that.
didn't hold it long enough. You like
Yeah.
put your face in the frame.
Okay, here I'll move
All
the mic.
right.
Ready?
Yeah. Like get the profile of you.
He knows at that point in time that I
Got
didn't.
like a dimple that happens like right in the middle.
Oh my goodness. He knows that I wasn't paying attention at that
Just
point in
like-
time.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Trying something.
Oh goodness. Oh, the applause factor. Thank you. I deserve a round of applause.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Yeah. People be jealous because they don't have that.
My answer is probably more maybe
On what? Social media?
maybe 16. Yeah, I think that's social media. Dude, we live in such a social media day and age that it's hard. It's so hard to tell a kid no, they can't have social media because
Like,
then you're
all of
stuck.
their friends have it.
Well, all
Like,
their friends have it. And here's the deal, like they're going to find a workaround to download what they want. You think your child is the perfect child and you think
Yeah,
your child's
yeah.
not going to do it.
I'm
and
sorry,
they're
your
gonna
kid's not
listen.
perfect.
Your
and
kid's not
I'm
perfect.
sorry.
They're going to download whatever
yeah.
the hell they want. They're going to try
And-
whatever the hell they want.
Yes. And to that, they will delete it. And then they will use another person's device
Yep.
and download it on their device.
Yep.
And then delete it.
Yep.
And delete it. And
Yep.
delete it. And
Yep.
delete it.
Yeah.
They already know how to delete the deleted.
Yeah.
And they're small.
I can't keep
The
up.
small humans
I can't
know
even
how to
keep up.
delete
Yeah.
the deleted.
I know. Like they
And I ain't got time to go looking for the deleted stuff.
like yeah, that's the thing. And like I'm to the point where it's like you want to, and we've
If
done
this
we've
is what
already,
you want, do it.
we've already done this. Like we've gotten the children flip phones. Like we've taken them down to
Yes. Back to our era.
Yes.
Our era.
You get yourself a little flip phone. Dude, those things are cheap too. You can buy them for like $50 and you're not making a phone payment.
No, you're done.
You done. You
We
get
got
you,
one.
You get you a SIM card. Yeah, no, we call it Flippy.
Yep.
You get
Well, we
your-
call her Flippy
yeah.
now.
Well, yeah. And so whoever has the phone, like if you're grounded, like you've misused social media, whatever, you get the flip phone.
Flippy.
You get the flip phone. That is your
And
prize.
now that is your name.
Yeah. And so then we're like, hey, go get Flippy. And they know whoever has a flip phone, that's their nickname.
That's a nickname for the week.
Yeah. 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 So they still have access to a phone. I mean, and so because we're a
But-
blended family and the court orders and all the other mocha choca bullshit,
Bullshit.
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 mocha choca court ordered bullshit, we still have to allow access. So this was my idea. Like I'm going to take full credit for this, getting
Okay.
a flip phone for them to have limited access so that you are not
They
denying
can at
phone
least
calls.
Have the phone to make a call on.
Yes. Yes.
It doesn't mean you get to watch YouTube.
Nope.
Because on a flip phone,
Mm-mm. There ain't
you
no
ain't
apps.
watching nothing but numbers.
Yeah, there ain't no apps.
Unless you know how to T9 text, you ain't even texting.
He said T9 text.
What do you know about that?
Yeah, what do you know about that?
What you know about rolling down with a T9?
Yeah. So that's what we do. We still have to, by court order, allow phone calls and access. And so you got yourself
New alert.
a Flippy. What's a Flippy? What do we do?
New alert from the phone.
Hmm.
Bark notification.
Oh, Bark. Yeah, Bark's good.
Anybody know what bark is? I don't know if y'all can even see. Oh,
Oh yeah, Bark just came through on mine.
yeah, Bark.
Bark's pretty cool.
Everyone should download Bark if your child
A
has a
subscription.
device on anything, any type of device that your child has under the age of 16. You need to have Bark on it. And maybe for some of you between the ages of 16 to 23, you should still have the Bark device.
Yeah. Here's the deal. If you're on
But,
my plan and I'm paying for your phone, I don't care how old you are, you're getting Bark. It's just the way it is. That's just the way it is.
is it?
Yeah, it's just the way it is, man. I'm paying for your phone.
You get it on my device?
Are you under the age of 16?
Sometimes I act like it.
That ain't no lie. That ain't no lie. No, Bark's pretty cool. I like it. But yeah, if you are a child of ours and you are on our phone plan, you will have Bark on your phone.
I forgot to put my bra on tonight.
What's wrong with your chesticles?
What you call them?
Chesticles. You a man.
My titties?
Yeah, your titties.
Chichimangas.
Chichimangas.
Nothing's wrong with them. It's this shirt. This.
I even told you. I was like, I don't know, you're gonna like it. It's too tight.
Well, nobody can really see because I've got the iPad blocking my chesticles.
Yeah, and you just hold up your hand like you're censoring.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so social media is hard. And our kids, unfortunately, we have allowed a couple apps. I'm not going to say specifically which ones. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
What was that about?
I look like chicken.
Yeah, we may have to get the other mic stand out for you because you were struggling.
Good.
But yeah, they do have social media like down. They've got have a
I feel
couple
like
apps.
I have to sit this way because I'm doing what I'm doing. Like I need to have.
I don't. You
visual
don't have to
depth
look
and
at me
that.
when I'm talking. Like you don't have to look at me when I'm talking. It's fine. I know. I'm not.
So much happening.
I'm not
like,
a talk to the
I've
camera
got
person.
3 cameras.
Yeah.
I've got a monitor. I've got a TV. I got an iPad in my lap.
Yeah. You're
And a
like
laptop
sensory
going.
overload. Yeah.
Plus, not only that,
But you're moderating as well.
I'm also on my phone.
I'm just the couch. I'm
Watching-
just the couch princess. I'm just like, you're doing so good, honey. You're doing so good. I'm so proud of you.
That's all I get.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you. What do you want me to do? Are you a words of like what's your love language? Do you know your love languages? Have you read the book?
Oh my gosh, why so many questions?
That
all
was
at
a lot
once?
of questions.
How many questions are we gonna get? Can I answer one at a time?
Yeah.
Can we back up?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you know
so
what your
can
love languages are?
Holy crap. Was that the first question
Yeah.
or was that number 2?
I don't know. That's the first one I'm asking
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
I haven't even had my coffee yet.
Really?
No. What's your love language?
What are you drinking?
A beverage.
Well, it's not a red Solo cup.
Mm-mm.
My love language?
Yeah. Do you even know what they are?
My love language with you is looking into your eyes.
No, that's not what I'm getting at. The 5 love languages. What are yours?
What do you mean?
You haven't read the book? All right, we're going into this.
You know I don't read.
I know.
I can't read. Why do you think I'm on here?
All right, the 5 love languages. Here we go. We got words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, acts of love, and receiving gifts.
I don't like receiving gifts.
Oh yeah, for sure. I can totally AI for social
AI
media
is I'm actually in love with AI.
at the moment.
I'm having an affair with AI. Sorry.
What's her
It's
name?
the only time
Her
that
name's Bethany, isn't it?
Why is that funny to you?
Because the look in your eye, and I know I pushed a nerve, and you want to say something, but you won't.
No, I can't read.
You
How you
can't
think I'm
read.
reading this?
Yeah, he can read ish. So, words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, acts of service, or receiving gifts.
Physical touch.
Yeah, that's a big one for you.
Yeah, it is.
That's not that okay. So I would say that's probably like your top 2.
Well, you're gonna say you're so sweet again, but whenever I'm stressed out, and you can feel that I'm stressed out,
Yes.
all you do is come. You can even put a hand on me, and my volume goes from here to here.
Yeah.
Not that I'm loud, just like
Your physical, emotional vibration.
my entire body level just
Yep. Yeah.
so it's a non-sexual thing. It's very much just a
Yeah.
very calming thing.
Yep. So physical touch, words of affirmation. I
I don't need to be told that I'm did good at something.
I would say quality
or
time.
attaboy.
I would say quality time. Acts of service is another. Well, okay. So physical touch for you, 1. Acts of service, I would say, plays a part, and quality time plays a part. But gifts and words of affirmation are not it for you.
No.
Yeah.
You?
Uh,
You need some gifts?
I do like gift giving. I think that used to be one of my top ones, but that's because
Like you like to give them or receive them?
receive them. But even now, like in our relationship, I can't say that. I feel like now the gifts make me feel uncomfortable.
Why?
I don't feel worthy. I don't know. It's weird. I just don't. I don't feel worthy, and I don't like.
So
'em.
you have felt worthy in the past, but not now? And what's the difference?
Damn, that's deep. Because you're capable of giving different types of love, where in the past I was with somebody who couldn't give different types of love. And so that was the only like last sliver of hope that I had. And so now my love language has changed because of what you're able to give, capable of giving.
I'm sorry.
For what?
That you are never able to receive love properly.
I didn't know what love was until we met. Honestly, I had no clue what unconditional love was. I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know what it felt like. I didn't know the I didn't know. I didn't know any of it.
Why do you
That's a lot of
You-
honesty right there.
do you think that's because how young you were, or do you feel like you were stuck?
So after a lot of like therapy, because we all at some point in our lives should go to therapy, I believe. And after a lot of therapy, it was like I entered into a marriage as a exit point for my shitty relationship with my parents. And it was escapism, and that is a trauma bond. And I learned a lot about why I entered into specific relationships, which made me nervous about entering our relationship. And was I entering it for the right reasons and purpose? And so that also plays a role and a key into when I get messages from people and they're like, I've been biting my tongue for a really long time. I'm like, I'm already having such a hard time and second guessing every move that I make through life. Yeah. So, yeah, I think 1, I was way too young. 2, I was looking to escape. I was never shown and or taught what love was. I grew up without a father from I think he
There's
exited.
that lip.
I was thinking.
Is that your thinking lip?
And probably maybe I was like,
I wish I could zoom the camera. for that
he,
one.
he's like, I can't like don't just please just stop looking at me like that. And I'm like looking at you like what?
Like,
I grew up without a dad who exited the points. Exited, I think I was probably in my teen years.
is that where you came up with the name?
The exit point?
You just said exited the point.
Yeah, exit point. No, exit point for me came from
Is
the
that just-
military.
Maybe is that playing?
What is?
Like the exit point? Does that keep playing?
Right now, it's a very strong motto, mantra. Like it's on repeat. Like find your exit for relationships that are no longer serving you. So I mhm.
So a hot topic in our
Sure.
house earlier this week.
Okay.
And this is kind of a big one. And this is going to strike a lot of people like probably the wrong way. So I'm going to go ahead and get that out of the way on the front side of this.
Okay.
So who feels like it's not really who feels like this, but as much as it is an older mindset. So do you feel like you can't call your grandparents, or do you feel like your grandparents can't call you?
Are you asking me this question?
I'm asking the world this question.
Okay.
This is for everybody that is even watching right now.
Yeah.
Or is going to watch this later.
Yeah.
Like, do you feel like you don't call your grandparents, or do you feel like they don't call you? And why?
Like who's carrying the relationship? Are you carrying the relationship because you're calling them? Or like is that the
And-
question?
Yeah, well, it's that plus the dynamic of which era we grew up in
Mhm.
versus where we are now and what the expectation has changed to from then to now.
I feel like we as the grandchildren are expected to carry the fucking relationship.
And I think
We're
that's
expected
bullshit.
to I 100% agree. They have stuck in their head that if I call, they're going to be burdened. Like, no, you got the
You have the ability to
no, like hang on. Let me find my word.
Okay.
You have and have forgotten into that you got the ability, you retired ultimately is what I'm trying to say. Like you retired and so you're sitting
You
at
have
home.
time.
You have time. Absolutely you have time. You're
You
sitting
have
at home.
time. You have a smartphone in your hand.
Yeah. And you forgot what it's like we're working, we're busy. Like we're not stay at home majority of us. I know there are some of us that are watching that are stay at home moms. No, I'm not knocking you by anybody. I am not anything. Don't come at me. I'm not here for that. But like it's like they forgot that we're busy. And what busy even looks like in this day and age is different than the busy that they had.
Oh, yeah.
We're not washing clothes by hand.
Well, and to that, so yeah, they may have had one or two jobs.
Yeah.
But they came home from work and their day was done, and they didn't have to worry about making a certain amount of money to make sure that yes and no, that they didn't have to make sure that a certain amount was covered, or that they wanted to go even above and beyond that. I feel like our generation, and then even our kids' generations, are felt more like they have a duty to complete.
Yeah.
And that trajectory of which that is so much larger
Right.
than what our parents or grandparents ever even thought about for themselves, just because of where we live and the things that we have access to now.
Yeah.
And what our kids are going to have access to
Right.
even when they're our age.
Right.
But to go back to the original part of that question, why do they get to stay in that stage? And why are we still forced to make that connection? Why can't there be something, because there needs to be that something, even between us and our children and between our generation and our kids' generation at our
Yeah.
age. I feel like we're still going to have the same issue.
Hmm.
And so why can't there be something that changes that?
I don't know. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
where is that mind shift going to happen? Is that mind shift ever going to happen for people?
I don't know. Like, why is it that why are we made to feel responsible for carrying the burden of the relationship of older generations? Why are we responsible for carrying the burden of the relationship with our parents and making sure we still make the phone calls and that we arrange Christmas dinners and like, dude, okay. I'm gonna use the restroom and then we're gonna talk about Mother's Day and how I feel about that specific.
Okay. Enjoy your potty break. Gonna exit left. I don't have the ability. Your camera's too close. I can't exit without being seen. It's all right. I'll move stuff around so I can exit left. Our following grew as soon as you left. We've got like 18,000 people in here now. Just kidding. Ashley, you can answer. I mean, you can be honest. It's okay. That's what we're all here for. No, yeah, that's really honestly the reason why we are doing this, because people won't have these conversations, so we are going to.
We are going to have them, and we have our own opinion about them too, in any situation that's happening. So, but okay, I don't like Mother's Day. I don't like it. It's never been a holiday. It's all about pack your kids up and haul them here and make them go see this person and have a meal and miss lunch. And it's like, I am so
The board of directors tells me
sick.
that I need to scoot closer to you.
Who's the board of directors? Kevin?
Yeah.
You
don't have to name drop him.
Oh, sorry. Oh, my no. What did I call him? What did my council? My tribal council. Tribal council has said scoot in.
I have spoken.
Tribal council.
Watch your face.
Watch my face.
Maybe we can use the same mic since yours is so strong.
Okay. No, I don't think we can.
I'm just gonna messing everything up.
I don't say it's probably not going to stay now that we haven't got a permanent issue for these lights. Well, and I think you were comfortable just with your back. And if we need to order a different couch, we can. But I picked this one for the color.
I know. What's your favorite color?
It is turquoise.
And I don't like having mics in my mouth.
Nobody likes having a mic in their mouth. Trust me.
I don't like one in my ear either.
What do they do? Stick your finger in there?
No, they're fucking opinions.
Oh, true. Word, Big Bird.
Can I have your pillow?
You want my
You're not using it?
Yeah, it's right here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Kev?
What do you think?
That better?
What did I call them again? My
Tribal council.
tribal council. Yeah, tribal council is voted. Let us know.
No, before you go.
So, yeah, I don't like Mother's Day.
Oh yeah, we're going to this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want to talk about being responsible for much better. Thank you. Much better.
Is that Kevin?
Yeah, he's commenting. I can see him.
Hello. Can you? Oh, he wanted to make sure my shot was better.
He's super sweet.
It is probably better when we are this way.
Yeah. Well, and you can put your feet up now. And I know I need to order you a footstool.
I'm good with this.
Yeah.
If you want to put your feet up.
No, I'm okay right now. And to that, I actually ordered more like stretchy outfits because we've been doing this so much and it's uncomfortable to sit for long periods of time in jeans and not be able to move.
It's uncomfortable to sit for long periods of time for me, period.
Yeah. Well, we may even change your shot up to be standing and we may do away with
No,
The
I'm not
double
standing
shot.
the entire time
We're not
either.
standing either. All right.
Like I have kind of a mixture of both, which is why you guys will see me get up quite a bit because my back.
He says he likes our accent lights. He likes the pink. Thanks. They're gaff taped to the back of the sofa. Yeah.
How am I doing on
Audio.
audio and the visual? Like, am I moderating okay?
I think you're moderating fantastic.
You-
I don't know how much I love the angle of your shot is just not perfected. Like mine's great. Yours is off.
Our audio's still off. You just came into my right ear.
Really?
Yeah.
Super weird. Am I out of
Yeah.
your left or am I in both?
No, you were in both
For a quick
minute.
second?
Yeah.
Damn. I think that new cable that we're ordering is going to fix it though.
I think you're right.
Thank you, Facebook, for finding me my answer. Thank you, Ryan,
You
for
found that on
popping in.
Facebook?
Yeah, I made a Facebook post of like, what's causing my audio to only be in one ear in the gear that we were using? And Ryan Reading came in and was like, you probably don't have the right cable. And sure as shit, I looked it up and I was like, yeah, thank you. I don't have the right cable.
You know what I just realized? If I'm gonna sit on the side of the couch, I really need to get some more tattoo work.
Oh, on that arm? Or you're in your armpit? Which arm are you talking about?
The
That
one
one?
that's facing towards the camera.
Yeah, you can't see. We can't see any.
Can't see my my good arm.
You
My
can't
good
see
side.
Maya? Who's Maya?
Maya.
Who's Maya?
Mia.
Mia? Maya? They twins?
Interesting. Not funny though, because I have twin.
Oh, you do have twin nieces.
Yeah. They're very sweet.
They are very sweet. Very sweet. So, back to the whole us being responsible for carrying on the relationship of our elders.
Yeah. So, what do you guys feel about that? And I'm no longer reading comments, so you'll have to.
Oh, yeah, I can. Not a problem.
And if we're gonna do this, I'm probably gonna put a TV there
Here, behind my head.
so I can read comments, and then
Oh, yeah.
maybe I'll put one behind me so you can read comments.
It's too hot. My vision's just not that good. I'm sorry. That and a lot of our podcasts aren't going to be comment related. They're going to be just actual podcasts. So I don't necessarily feel like I need the visual part of it. Yeah. Let's see. So on my live, people aren't commenting. I think they're commenting on yours. Yeah.
Thank you, Kevin, for all your help.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. I appreciate you. Who do we have? Who's with us?
Ashley said it's hard for her to answer because your mom is your grandma.
I told her it's okay.
Yeah, it is okay.
I'll break it down for her.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, honestly, we have to have these conversations because these are topics that are ultimately going to be the barrier between us and our children. And so
Yeah.
I want to talk about them now
Yeah.
because I
Even
don't want
now, like the kids don't enjoy being drugged to the grandparents' house. Like even my kids don't have a relationship with my parents because they don't like it. And that's a choice. Like you can let your kids freaking decide. Just because
you want to go there doesn't mean they do.
right. And just because you want a night away from your
Ooh,
kids
I think
doesn't
you're going to piss some people off with that.
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, fuck it.
okay.
I'm just talking about my
It doesn't
parents.
bother-
I'm talking about my parents specifically because my kids don't enjoy having a relationship with my parents.
There are good grandparents that are willing to put in the work and the effort to show up for their grandchildren,
Absolutely.
and they should be recognized for that.
Yes. Yep.
But again, they are the ones that are going out there, and they are going and they're building that relationship out.
Yes.
They're not making the grandchild build that relationship out.
No.
And then they're catering to that relationship.
Like your mom. Your mom's really good at it. She contacts Jax a lot
Yeah.
and has conversations. Ray's really good at it. Ray reaches out and has conversations a lot. I don't want your mom, because she just commented, I don't want your mom to feel like this is a conversation about her.
No.
It's more so, I guess, about, for me, this is definitely a my side of the family conversation and debate.
This is, for me, this is for everybody. This is nobody specific.
Okay.
I want to talk about it because I think it's a huge conversation.
Yeah.
And I think it needs to be talked about.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people are responsible for caring for their parents and their grandparents. I mean, I was responsible for caring for my grandparents.
So I think that's a little bit different topic.
Yeah.
Honestly. So who's got to care for these people as they're older?
As they're aging?
Yeah.
Like, who's responsible for caring for them? And why do we take that burden on? It's because society tells us to?
Is it
or
supposed to be the oldest of the children? Is it supposed to
Oh.
be the richest of the children? Is
Yeah.
it supposed to be
So if you have multiple
who's it
children,
supposed to be?
yeah. So if you've got multiple children,
You need to read them from the phone.
I'm not gonna engage in that right now. But like, you're absolutely right. Like, having multiple kids or being one of many, how is that decided? Like, is it just like, how is it fair that one parent, or not one parent, one child gets to opt out of caring for, if they don't know if they're on mine or yours, how is it, why is the burden of caretaking placed on one's
child?
One's child, yeah. Like, say for instance, with us, we've got 5, and I mean, we always joke that Miles is going to be like, we had Miles, so we'd had somebody push our wheelchair. Yeah.
Yes, we do joke around, and our parents joked around too. I mean, honestly, but
Yeah.
it doesn't get off topic. Like, just because we can joke around and talk about this or that, our kids are going to do this or this for us. What is a realistic expectation of what we should expect?
Yeah. You should expect nothing from your
from
kids. That's how I
Our
feel.
kids.
You should absolutely expect 100% nothing. You should expect them at the age of 18 or whenever that they are able and capable of leaving the home to not come back, to not be a fallback point. That's my personal opinion.
I agree with that.
You should not expect.
You know why I agree with that?
Why?
Because if you have put that burden onto your child,
What burden specifically?
if you have put this on them the entire time they're growing up, that they're going to take care of you, and you've put this in their head
That they are your
over
retirement
and
plan?
over and over and over, whether
Yeah.
it's financially or physically, or somebody's got to take care of me whenever I get old, or whatever that is.
Yeah.
And only have you left because the rest of my kids bailed. And,
Well, I'm sorry that you
or
had
the-
such a shitty relationship
hang
with them
on.
that they
Well,
bailed
hang-
on you.
Hang on. I know you want to talk.
Yeah.
I'll let you talk.
Yeah. Sorry.
Why should we make one person just be so responsible for that situation? I don't feel like that's fair. I don't feel like that's fair at all. even if it's the last. So say, well, give a scenario. All right. Say you have 3 children.
Okay. 3.
Say you have the average family is 3, right?
Man, average family is so different now.
Our generation, the average family is 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you have 3 children.
Yeah.
Say the youngest one and the oldest one.
Yeah.
We're just going to give hypothetical BS
Situations.
right now.
Yeah.
The youngest one and the oldest one did whatever they wanted to do with their life. The oldest one traveled across the world. They're gone.
Okay.
The youngest one went to college in a different state.
Yeah.
The middle one stuck around in the same state, in the same city, started a job, started a career, is not the most financial well off as probably the one traveling
Yeah.
or the one in college.
Right.
Let's say that they're the least financial person. Okay.
Right.
Now let's put these scenarios into play real quick.
Okay.
Mind you, all 3 of them were told while they were growing up that they were going to have to take care of this parent or that parent.
Yeah.
Because this is a scenario.
Yeah.
Why should the middle child, because they live the closest, be the person that takes care of the parent?
They shouldn't. They shouldn't. None of the kids should be.
Do you think that the parent feels like the child that lives the closest is that has the responsibility of that situation?
No, and to that, I also feel like at some point in time, the parents also make the choice of which child they prefer and is the ideal child to them. I think that also has a lot to do with it, that it falls back onto the parents, that the parents make that choice too of who the ideal parent is or child is. And the parent is like, oh no, I want this child to care for me because like I think it's really shitty, but it happens that, and I've witnessed this in my own family dynamic, that like as the parents or grandparents age, they pick a child that is legit their favorite golden child. And once they pick that child, regardless, that's the one who ends up caring for them. It doesn't matter any like who's closer or whatever. That's the child that they always talk about. That's the child they're always bringing up. That's the child that they're always proud of. Like it, and it doesn't matter who's there caring for them. The one who's there caring for them could be the one that they can't stand, but it's the one that's the closest potentially. So like I don't know, I can't stand it. Like you're not even grateful for the person who's here caring for you and taking care of you. You want to bring up somebody out of another state who you think is a freaking golden child, and you want to rub in the face of the person who's doing their best to care for you that you're treating like dog crap. But sure, let's talk about somebody out of another state.
Yeah. So I got a reply.
Okay.
The reply is I think the parent needs to have their own plan. Or
Mhm.
let's say that plan fails,
Mhm.
but the parent is too old to make choices.
Which happens.
It has to be a group effort
Mhm.
to take care of them.
Yeah. And all of this shit is going to be happening more and more and more and more because generations are living longer.
Yes and no. Like, I have a grandmother that's fixing to be 100.
100. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't feel like I'll get anywhere close to that.
You don't think so?
Dude, my body feels so like beat down.
Yeah.
And it's not just because I just don't think that we're built the way that they were. Not that we don't have the drive,
Right.
but I
Yeah.
feel like our stress levels tear us down more than
Well, yeah, and we're
than
not
theirs.
dealing with the same quality of food we used to, and
There's
you know
so many
everybody is.
there's
There's
a
just a lot of factors too. Yeah, okay, I can get what you're
There's
saying.
pharmaceutical
I can get
factors,
on.
there's food
I can get on board with
factors,
what you're
there's a
saying.
whole lot of things.
I get on board with what you're saying.
I don't even know where I was going with that.
I don't know either.
But I think it's a very hot topic.
Oh, it's a big hot topic. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm an only child. And I wish my parents would have had more kids because I felt so, and I didn't start to understand this pressure until I started attending funerals. Honestly, until I was a young adult, I didn't start to understand the pressure and the repercussions of being an only child because then it was like, it was displayed for me that everything is going to be my responsibility from
Absolutely.
the funeral services to clearing out the house to closing out the estate. Like,
because this is how our
Fuck.
parents had to, like,
Yeah.
our parents, grandparents,
yeah,
their parents.
Yeah.
This has been the trajectory of life
yes.
for how long?
Why is that
For
my
over 100 years.
Why is that my responsibility? Like, that's
But
why
it
I'm
is
getting at is
now
like there's
changing.
yes,
It is.
yes,
Am I too loud in your ear?
no, just thought processing.
So this has to change.
Absolutely, it does. Hell yeah, it does. I don't want to be responsible for
I
all of this.
don't intend any of our children individually, and I will make this known. Even this is known. So I have a living will, and I
Yes, you do.
have a whole lot of things in place.
Yeah.
The majority of people my age would not have in place.
Yeah.
I do not intend, and every child that is in this household is in my living will.
Right.
All 5 of them.
Yes.
And it will change throughout the rest of my life.
Yes.
I'm not no negative thing about that part of things, but in there it does talk about who do I expect to take care of me? Who do I expect to take care of me? Myself.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do that right now.
Yeah.
I'm literally not trying to I'm not trying to build I am and I'm not. I'm not trying to build this large situation of which
Which one gets medical choices? Which one gets financial
Yeah,
choices? Which
no.
one gets relocation choices? Like,
look,
yeah.
DNR, don't try.
Yeah. Same.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Like if I'm in that much, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm already at that point now. Like if I'm in that situation, dude, don't.
Yeah.
And
Well, and
a lot of
I
people
don't
can't even say that.
right. And to that whole DNR aspect, you came really close very recently for me having to make the choice. For me. So I don't remember where
People don't talk about this as couples.
Mm-mm.
People don't talk about this just on average.
No.
People are not having this conversation.
No, they're not. They're not. And I think
People are not even really thinking about this.
and
You know
why?
Why? Because they're stuck in front of their damn phone.
I think also too, I think that
But that's fine. We'll have this conversation. We'll have
Yes.
it for you.
Yes. I think that a lot of older divorces are happening because kids are being responsible for taking care of their parents. And people are like, this is not what I bargained for.
I
This
didn't
is
sign up for this.
right. Well, okay. So
I didn't
your
sign
kids
up for
so-
taking care of your mom.
so- shit, I didn't either.
And then you left it in your will for me to take care of. No,
well, yeah. Well, but also too is it's like
that shit happens. I know you're going. I'm sorry. That shit happens though.
I gave him the look of like you're talking over me. What I'm getting at is it's like the starting to care for a elderly person or care for the other generation is like your kids. You just recently stopped raising your kids. They've moved out. You are refining your relationship with you and your spouse. And now you are having to care for your parents. So you're not enjoying your part of your life because you're
This
not
is happening
you're
right
not
now
enjoying
for
an
my
era.
parents.
You're not enjoying an era of your life that you should be enjoying. Like we're just creating this circle of caring for people. When the hell do we get to care for ourselves?
So I'll bring this out.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna bring it. I'll break it out right now.
All right.
So my mother and my stepfather,
Yes.
my mom and my dad.
Yeah.
They are literally dealing with this as we speak.
Yeah.
And God bless both of them
Yes.
for doing what they do.
Yes.
Okay, because my grandmother would probably still not be alive if it wasn't for
Right.
the fact that they are taking care of her.
Yes.
And so don't
And
think that I'm
meaning-
cold-hearted
No.
in what I'm trying to
No.
come across with here, because I very much respect the fact these two people are taking on the role of taking care of my
Caretaker. Yeah.
grandmother.
Absolutely.
They don't they're not trying to get there. Now there are people out there that do this. They'll take on this role to get money from the government, and that's a whole nother
We're not opening that
freaking
can.
rabbit hole.
We're not doing that. No.
But I want to talk about just in my family, what's
Yeah.
happening. So we're more than welcome to talk about what's happening in y'all's family, but y'all aren't commenting, so
Yeah.
we're going to talk about what's happening in my family.
Yeah.
But yeah, my mom and dad, they don't travel as much as they could,
Yes.
or they should,
Right. I feel like your parents missed a
because
window.
they're worried
Yes.
about something happening. And I don't feel, and I love my grandmother more. That woman is
know.
the strongest woman I've ever met in my life. I love her so much.
Yes.
But they're so concerned that
About missing something or not being available or yeah.
because there's no one else. But
is there?
But did they
I
ask?
don't know your family dynamic. Is there someone else?
There's always someone else. There's always an ask of something. But that, again, I'll go back to generational things. The people of that generation don't ask.
No, they don't.
You don't ask, you don't know. And if you're not asking for the help from every person that you could ask for from, whether you think it's a burden or not, that goes back to being on you.
Yeah. I get that. I don't know. I mean, I think maybe too a lot of this family issues could be avoided if everybody just moved in onto the family compound. Like if we did
Why are you telling everybody about our secrets?
What I'm saying is that we used to be the nuclear family never got divided. And then the family unit did get divided. People started going out of state for college. The way of living no longer became the way of the farm. Like the world got a lot bigger and families split. And so it's usually the one who's the closest. So if you don't want to care for your family, move the furthest away.
See, and I have a whole nother outlook on this.
Mm.
As I have a lot of outlooks on this dynamic because of our geographical location.
Mm-hmm.
And even I'll talk about you, and I'll let you talk about yours. So I'll talk about mine first. Geographical location for me has always been right here in DFW.
Yeah.
But I've traveled into other states, other countries, other places that have a different demographic of people and a different demographic of what's going on around their area. And even though we're in Texas, we're in DFW.
Yes.
And we could be in DFW, we could be in Austin, we could be in Houston, we could be in San Antonio.
Yeah, but a majority of the Texas mindset's usually the same. Is that what you're getting at?
No.
Oh.
I'm getting at there can be small town mindset and there's big town mindset.
For sure.
So
Well, in the DFW area now is almost like LA. You know, LA or New York. It's
that's what I
not.
was going to say. You've got the geographical location of California
Yeah.
to talk about.
Yeah.
And I think it's much like this. But say you're in, I don't know, Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
You ever been there?
Mm-mm.
It's a big name. You know the name, right?
Nope.
You never heard of Sioux Falls?
Nope.
South Dakota.
No.
All right. So if you pull up a
What are we
map,
getting at?
it's Sioux Falls is going to pop up.
Okay.
Like these names, like Wisconsin.
Okay.
What town in Wisconsin do you know of?
I don't know. I like to like cheese though.
Yeah. Chicago.
Pizza.
Where's Chicago at?
North.
Okay, so we're not good with geographical locations. Got it. That's all right. Anyways, there are Kansas. Kansas is flat,
Okay.
and it's all farmland.
Okay.
There's not a whole lot
What
of
are we
people.
getting at?
There's just, I'm going to the demographic of the geographical location. I'm going really deep into the conversation of us talking about how we are supposed to evolve
Okay.
as people.
Okay.
Like getting deep into this conversation.
Okay.
If you're the good old country boy and everybody's living on the compound that you're talking about from farmers
Yeah.
perspective, right?
Yeah.
That is probably going to carry out that way
Yeah.
for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
The small town mindset, the farmer
Mhm.
and the farmer's daughter. She was cute.
Your face got real red. You want to
well,
tell me about
Is it
her?
red?
Yeah,
I can't tell.
I
Can y'all
can.
tell?
Yeah, well, I can
Is
tell.
my face red?
Yeah, you
It
want to
looks
tell
real
me about it?
shiny. I need to be
Like a
out.
little oil tap. Yeah. Anyways, what about her? What was her name?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. What color hair did she have?
I don't remember.
No, huh?
It was dark.
It was dark. Okay. So the compound and family and the farmer's daughter next.
Next. Is that a yell? Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna let you talk about what we just talked about.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna go tend to our child.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. You could exit left too. You don't have to cut in front of my camera. You can exit left. Freaking soaked. It is hot in here. I don't know where he was going with that whole conversation, and I was very much love him to pieces. I just was I was lost in his whole like weaving of that. I am an only child, and my parents are pretty close to us. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to be responsible for I just don't. And I think that it's unfair to people who have only children because they're not having the conversation of who's going to care for their whoever. Like, it's just not fair. It's not. So I want people to have conversations. Ooh, yeah, I see what he was talking about. I almost got audio in my other ear. I want people to have conversations so that they can not leave their children with the burden of caring for them and have a plan. I just don't want to burden my kids, and I don't want to force them to have a relationship. I want them to move on to whatever part of the world makes them happy. Hello, handsome man. Handsome man. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. It's okay. It's okay. Oh. Does he want a bottle? He handed me this. Like, I don't. He handed me that. He handed me a toy and Miles a toy. I'm like, we pass. Oh, I'm like, what are we doing? Hi. Hi, Miles. You ready for your midnight bottle? Yes. Your late night bottle. Yeah. I grew up hating being an only child. Not something I want. Not something I wanted for my own children. Even when I had my oldest, Hannah, it was 5 years of convincing to have another kid. I just didn't want it. Not a fan. Not a fan. Being an only kid sucks. No. And I worry about Miles' age gap being almost 10 years between him and his next sibling, but I don't know. Oh my goodness, it's coming. We got one of those baby formula Keurigs. It's really cool. Huh? Oh yeah, it's you put the formula in it and then you fill it with purified water and then you press how many ounces and it will make the bottle to the right temperature, no air bubbles. It's really cool. It's really at first when I first showed it to Jason, he was like, "This thing is so unnecessary." And then he used it twice and he was like, "Yeah, I didn't know what I wanted to call you." He was like, "This thing is so unnecessary." And then he uses it and loves it. Oh, so hungry. Yeah. This episode's probably going to get chopped up at least into 2. We're rolling into the 3-hour mark, which is awesome. Yeah, you got a good nap. You did. You're okay. Yeah. I felt bad. He was upset on the floor.
Believe me, I tell them if they want to travel, they can travel.
I don't know
They
that
need to
she can hear
travel.
you. Yeah, they should travel. Hi. You just want Mama hold you? Okay. You can join the podcast. It's okay, I think. Ooh.
Yeah, he's not gonna say much.
No, he's not.
Hi.
Say hi, world. Got milk face. Got milk face.
He said, "What is on your head, Daddy?"
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Say hi.
Everybody say hi to Miles. Hi, Mama.
Mhm. If this isn't real life,
This is real life. How many people we got? Just us?
just us. There's not many in here.
That's all right. We don't really have to go for
No.
much longer if you don't want to. Yeah, well, he's got a voice. Hi. Say hi, everybody. You tell him.
He's so good at it. They're so good. Tell him some more. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Yeah. Mama. Mama. Good job.
Daddy does this a lot. And so I need to do this a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that face.
That's the one you make at the lip.
Uh-huh. Oh my goodness. Don't pull on that.
What are you doing? Oh, yeah. Tell us about it. Like, how was your day? I think he needs the headphones.
Mm.
He can't hear. He needs to be able to hear it. How was your day, Miles? Oh,
He doesn't like them.
I don't want that on my head. Are you trying to keep secrets? How about you covering your face? Well, yeah, sister did leave today.
Mm-hmm. Sister went to go. Nana went to go hang out with some friends. Lily and Hardly will be back on Sunday though. Yeah, they'll be back. Lily will be back. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He said Bubba earlier.
Mm-hmm.
He said you don't know.
Mm-hmm. Mama, what's she looking at?
There's so many things in here to look at.
I know. He's got a red mark on the back of his neck.
That's his birthmark.
It's like a scratch,
Extra-
a line. I
oh.
know. It's like he reached behind there to scratch himself.
Yeah. As you'll find us boys, we do that. Scratch ourselves a lot.
Mm. You're awful.
Truthful.
Okay. Fair enough.
I like to call it truthful.
Okay. What were you did you finish everything that you wanted to finish with your
I don't-
statement of
I don't
caring
know.
for the elderly?
I mean, I lost everybody's attention by talking about it.
I don't think you did.
But that's all right.
It's just it's not a topic that everybody wants to talk about, and it's not something that people want to acknowledge, and they want to think that they're going to step up and to care for someone until it's time to step up and care for someone.
So what are your plans?
For
Do you think you are responsible for caring for anyone?
I've been told I'm responsible for caring for people, and I've also taken on the role of caring for people, but within the past, close to 2 years, I've stepped away from that role. It's not my responsibility. And I think it's different. I think every generation sees something different, and I want something different for my generation. I want something different for myself, and I want something different for our children. And I
Yeah.
don't want them to feel responsible for having to have us move into their home and care for us. I think it's different. I don't know. Like, how do you, as a parent, have that conversation of, I need to move in with you?
Yeah.
How do you have that conversation of, I can't afford to live somewhere and I need to move in with you? Like, what do you do?
I don't know. I think it's really different coming from our perspectives individually than it is from a lot of people too. I don't think a lot of people really view, and I respect this, the world through our eyes. They're
Yeah.
viewing it through theirs.
Yeah.
This is our perspective.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting to change your perspective
No.
by any means.
No.
This is just our perspective.
Right.
And if you don't agree with it, I want to put this out there for everybody that it's not for you to agree with or disagree with. It's just how I feel about the certain topic and how you feel about this topic as well.
Yeah.
And we don't probably agree 100% even between our beliefs on the topic. So,
No, probably not.
and that's okay.
Yeah.
But it does need to be spoken of because people stop talking to people
Yes.
because of this. Because of this right here. People stop having real conversations with people because of this. Is 90% of their time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that it's not a lot of our time,
Mm-hmm. It is.
but
It's a lot less here recently.
and I'm enjoying the hell out of it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now that I'm glad that this is because we have to now.
Yeah. It's not a mind
It's-
numb anymore.
It's no longer a luxury part of the day.
It's
Like
not.
a lot of people use it as it is it's their downtime. Honestly, it's
They call that what? Doom scrolling, I think is what they actually have a terminology for it.
I don't
Oh,
know.
he's happy being
I
put
didn't
down.
know that.
So yeah, it's doom scrolling.
But I have strong feelings about this for my children, our children,
Yeah.
and I know what I want for them,
Yeah.
and I know that I don't want it to be their burden.
Yeah. Yeah. And and part of that goes to, like, this opens up a whole nother can of worms. Like, and at what point do we get to decide that we no longer want to be a burden? Like, at what point do we voluntarily say, hey, I'd like to be euthanized, please? Like,
Unfortunately, that doesn't exist yet.
no, but I think it does because I've watched a couple of documentaries like in
If you
different
have enough
states
money.
right now. Like, no, in a couple different states right now. I think even in the United States, depending upon your situation, you can voluntarily say, I'm good, thank you.
They're not considering that suicide.
Well, and that's the debate, right? Like,
Right.
yeah, that's the debate. That
So
is
there's
the
going to
debate.
have to be age factors, physical factors, mental factors,
Oh, I'm sure.
psychological factors.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
all of these things are going to play a role
Yes.
in order for these to be considerations.
Exactly.
Age, like
Yeah. But like,
so
what
many
if you?
things
Yeah.
have to be perfect on spot for that to probably be.
Yeah. But
be a
that's what I'm
thing.
getting at is it's like, okay, well, at what point do you just get to finally go, I would like to be euthanized? Like, I don't want my children changing my diapers. I don't want them bathing me. I don't want whatever, and fill that in with whatever it is you're done with them doing. At what point do you get to say, can I please be euthanized? Which is why you and I both have DNRs.
Yes.
Because I do
My
not.
aunt's watching. Hi, Tracy.
Hey, Tracy, I do not want to be a burden. And I have witnessed the burden factor on my family's side about just the level of care that people have needed that they didn't want. But because there is no voluntary euthanasia for humans, they are forced to continue to have to live this way. Like, I just don't like it. I don't. And that just brings up a whole nother level. Is like, we know we are a burden, but we do not have an exit point. We're forced.
Season 3.
Yeah.
Exit point.
Exactly. Like, we're forced to live a life that we don't want and forced to be a burden on our children because we can't raise our hand and say we're finished.
And we don't like to call these episodes that we're doing right now as much as they are seasons of our life.
Yeah.
Because we live in seasons, right?
Yeah, we do.
And our seasons are, some of them are longer than others.
Yeah.
They're not, I mean, especially we live in Texas.
Yeah.
I mean,
the summer season's longer than the winter season.
it is. And different parts of the world are that way. Different states are that way.
Yeah.
But our lives are that way as well.
Yeah.
It's not an episode.
No, it's
because we're going through something. That's not called an episode. It's a season of your life.
Yeah. Yep. I definitely, I was making sure I shaved. I 100% agree.
Like you got onions or what?
No, I'm good. I put deodorant on. I take a shower and put deodorant on. That looks good. My tattoo looks so good. I can't wait to finish it. Yeah. So there are many layers and many different things to this that it's just sometimes I feel like that just because I ultimately did the DNR because I didn't want he fell over, he may cry. I didn't want my kids to have to um you're in my camera. Yeah. Hi, Handsome. Oh my goodness.
I did pretty good.
You did. That was like a Matrix move.
Yeah.
That was pretty
Y'all
sweet.
never even saw me come back.
Yeah. So no, I ultimately did the DNR for myself because I didn't want me to end up in a vegetative state of some sort and then be like, oh, okay, we're gonna send you home because your kids can care for you. I didn't want them to have to make that choice and decision.
Down there trying to get my feet.
Hey.
I'll roll back over.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing, boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just in a weird time and
Things are they're gonna continue to change.
what's gonna continue to change?
Things.
What things?
Time. People.
Crystal, what are you doing up so freaking late? Hello, beautiful lady.
Hello, it's Friday.
I
It's
always
only
pop
11
in.
on a
I
Friday.
always pop in on her lives, like regardless of where she's at, and I feel like a creeper. But I always want to be like, I support you, sister. So I love that she like commented. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so Crystal, like she took care of. I followed Crystal for a really long time. Crystal took care of her dad. She was a caretaker for
Yeah.
for many years. She took care of her dad, and her dad, Crystal, hung the moon for her, and so yeah, she knows exactly what that feels like to be a caretaker and to know the sacrifice of your family and sacrifice of your heart and yeah. So thank you so much for that. Yeah. She said she's so happy. I'm happy.
Are you happy?
I am happy.
I'm happy you're happy too.
Thank you. Yeah. I've settled into this season of my life. But not to say that every day has been an easy day.
No.
Yeah.
By no means is every day an easy day.
No. Nope.
Every day has its challenges, and this week has been a day.
How many days were this week? How many weeks were this day? I've had those days too.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a lot to get to here.
Yeah.
We're at home. We're live at home.
We are.
During our time.
Our time.
Like, this is our personal time. This is not work time. It's not during the middle of the day. This is our...
It's not a client time. It's not anything. It's just us. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're just talking about life topics and things that, you know, we've addressed or thought about or I don't know. There's just really not an agenda. And I highly recommend finding a couple on YouTube because that's where a lot of the podcasts visually end up. Find a couple.
I mean, ours is there.
Yeah. Find a couple on YouTube that does a podcast that talks about something that you and your spouse can watch together. That is going to benefit y'all so much more than watching a Netflix show together. Like, yeah. I feel like you're not
or the news.
Right. I feel like there's just not enough conversations happening between spouses.
Why do you care so much about what's happening in Russia or Ukraine?
Or who died in Dallas today?
Why are you not focused on the person that's next to you?
Right. Yeah.
Why are you not tuned into your house?
Right. True. So what I love about us is that we've
Oh, hang on. No, I did. Hang on. Stop. I don't know what I did.
Wait, I did it. You didn't do it. I clicked the button on the
I'm
bottom.
like, what did I do?
I know you panicked for a little bit. That's why I was like, I think I muted myself. Yeah. So what I've loved recently about us is that we've been watching different podcasts of couples with different perspectives and then debating the episode that we're watching. So we'll pause it and we'll talk about something and then we will unpause and continue to watch.
Yeah.
And and to that, it's healthy for the fact that it's like, I don't agree with that mindset, or I do agree, or yes, but which that statement you and I try not to use. The
But
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
a lot of you need to take buts and turn them into ands instead of
Mhm.
buts.
Yeah.
Stop stopping your conversation with but. It's very hard habit to break.
It is.
But
Mhm.
psychologically,
And psychologically.
exactly.
Mhm.
See the difference?
Yes. You're giving yourself an out.
Whenever you say but,
Everything before that left.
yep,
Hmm.
it meant nothing.
So I love you, but you never do the dishes.
You don't love me.
Yeah. Like,
That's what I heard.
yeah.
They didn't hear
Well,
shit about the dishes.
well, and the only way that that translates is if I do the dishes, they'll love me.
All right. Here's where I get to go. F that mindset.
Yeah.
And if that is what you're living in, you need to go check out the exit point on TikTok.
Mm-hmm. I post a lot of my content on different types of content, get different channels than some of.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think you nailed it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. I see you staring at me. I see
He loves
you.
his mommy.
He does. This is his normal wake cycle. Like I don't want anybody being like, "Oh my gosh, the baby is
He's wide awake
awake."
at 11 o'clock.
What does that say? Side note. Love the hair. Oh, thank you. Okay, so thank you. But I didn't grow here.
But I didn't grow all of this overnight.
Thank you so much. And I did
She-
not grow this.
She's a shower, not a grower.
That's the name of it. Shower and grower. That's the name.
No, it's mud flaps.
No. I have an amazing hairstylist. Her name's Brittany. I've been going to
Her hair looks really great.
Thank you. I've been going to Brittany for
Umpteen.
I don't know. Hannah is 17 and I've been going to her since Hannah was 3. So the hair is mine, but it's purchased.
Yeah. So Hannah actually came in. I don't remember if it was yesterday or this morning.
Yeah.
I don't know what day it is anymore. And this has been a long week, but
We're almost into Saturday, I think. Anyways.
So Hannah's like, I've been going to Brittany my whole life.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a long time.
Yeah. I've been going to Brittany for
You're
a really long time.
17 years old.
Yeah.
You've been going there your whole life?
Yes. And even when we moved out of the
Make you feel old, Brittany. Sorry.
Even when we moved out from the Burleson area and moved to an hour and a half away, we made our appointments and traveled to her. I never found another hairstylist. I wasn't playing that game. No. And I've even asked Brittany, like, hey, when Jason and I have our wedding, will you come out of wedding retirement and do our hair? And she was
Wedding
like,
retirement?
yeah. Well, because she used to do, events and stuff. But now she just strictly does hair appointments. She doesn't do weddings or events or anything. But she was like, yes, for you, I will come out of wedding retirement. I will do you and your girls' hair for your wedding. So that made me feel good. But I've been with her for a really long time.
So, fun fact: a lot of you don't know this, but we have 2 anniversaries
We do.
that we celebrate. We
We
have one
do.
coming up.
Yes, we do. It's in August. August 19th.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What day?
What day?
August 19th.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Some people will think that that's a lie because they
Oh,
follow
power of perception.
some TikTok pages with some stupid mindsets.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it at that.
I understand.
Anyways, we have an anniversary coming up. I'm
We
excited
do.
about it.
Are you?
Yeah.
I am too. Yeah. So we celebrate our first anniversary of like when we started dating, but then our engagement anniversary is coming up.
And so that was a question that we recently, or a discussion we recently had.
Yeah. Was which
More.
one of these anniversaries matters? Which one
Well-
of these do we recognize?
And then which one do you want to get married on?
Or is that going to add
Or does
to?
that even mean anything?
I think you don't get married on the day you got engaged, and you don't get married on the day that you started dating. I think once you get married,
Why does
both
that
of
matter?
those, I think when you get married, both of those things go away. They're recognized, but they're not like celebrated. If that's my difference. Like recognize it, recognition of the day, but not celebrate the day. What did you breaking stuff? Huh? You broke it. Oh,
Oh,
it's on a different color. There it goes.
yeah. So on another episode of Just Figuring Shit Out,
Yeah.
I'd be breaking lights because I can't get comfortable.
I don't know what to do for you for a chair is the problem.
It's not your problem. Mine.
I feel like it's my problem because I don't want you to be uncomfortable just for the pure fact that we're doing podcasts. Because I can be comfortable in
I'm
pretty
just
much
sliding.
anything.
I
Oh,
just need like
to readjust.
just pillow support, like,
Pillow support.
and my torso's larger, and this couch fits your body perfect. While I appreciate that, I am a large person, and I
Yeah.
feel like a
So our tribal council came. One
I
of the
feel
members.
like Gigantor on this couch.
One of the members of tribal council came to help set up the podcast room, and he was like, okay, I need you to sit, and he was like adjusting everything, and he was like, why do you look so huge? She's like this little Barbie, and you're like this.
So her camera is like right here,
Yeah,
like right.
you could probably
Mine
touch
is
it from
across the room.
Yeah. Same camera, same,
Same
lens,
lens.
to get the same perspective. It's crazy, but yeah,
So much goes into the. Y'all have
Yeah.
no idea.
so much goes into this.
Holy
But
crap!
you are a full foot taller than I am,
Yes.
and I am 124 pounds. Your arms almost go around me twice.
Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just a little bit of perspective on how size difference we have. Yeah. There's no me snuggling you. Like I can't.
Like my finger looks like as big as your arm.
Okay, here. So go to your camera.
Maybe.
You're good. Put your hand up. Oh wait. Maybe my camera. Go to my camera.
No, it works.
No, go to my camera. Go to my camera, please.
Okay, I'm going.
Thank you. Okay, there we go. So hand wise, just like the idea of
You lost your mic.
I did. You'll have to do the speaking. People can't see the perspective. There we go. Like that's how much bigger. Like, yeah. That's how much bigger he is than I am.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Not that you're fat or obese, but like you are yeah. You were just
Look at the size of my finger compared to yours.
yeah.
Big old sausage fingers.
Yeah. Well, like you can't.
I'm glad I'm not a proctologist.
Oh my goodness, you're awful.
I'm glad. I bet other people are glad too. Yeah.
That's it.
Which camera?
I don't know. Probably that one. If I no, I'd pick mine. Go to mine.
I was already on yours.
Oh. I don't know if it'll focus. Nope. Back that way. Back it up. Back it up, Terry. Back it up.
That's how far away
Yeah.
it takes to focus.
Yeah. It's crazy. But yeah,
That's crazy.
my ring only doesn't even fit past your fingernail.
No.
Yeah. Got tiny fingers.
I think I need a bigger shirt. What do you think?
I think it looks good.
It makes my arms look big. Work it out.
Yeah.
Look manly.
Yeah.
I don't know what Curtis is up to.
I don't know what Curtis is up to.
I'm very curious.
I wonder. I'm gonna almost
Hi,
bet.
Julie.
I'm gonna almost bet TikTok right now is popping because it's Friday.
Don't mind me
Just watch
watching.
it. Did you get full at dinner?
There's still a lot of stuff on the smoker.
Do you need to go pull it off? I can't with you.
No, I'll let you do that.
You want me to go pull the meat off? I will. You're so cute. I love your laugh so much.
I can't believe you just said that out loud.
You weren't expecting it.
No. But will you?
Will I go take the meat off the smoker?
Oh, no. I like the other way.
Let me go pull the meat off for you.
Yes. Yes.
But for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, like, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Hi, sweet boy. I love you.
I did really good blending that. Proud of myself sometimes.
You should be. Did a good job.
He said, okay.
Okay.
No, the meat's fine. It's low and slow.
It'll be fine.
It's only at 160 degrees.
Oh, it's like keep it warm temperature.
it's just-
Yeah, you're fine.
It's just rolling smoke.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Yeah. I'm not gonna say how much my hair appointments cost, but I really like myself with extensions. So I had weight loss surgery. I had the gastric sleeve done 2 years ago.
I'm
And
not going to say how much they cost either because I don't know.
that's right.
I'll quit looking at my screen.
They can't see it.
See what I'm looking at.
Oh my gosh, allergies. Yeah. So I had the gastric sleeve done 2 years ago, and part of the side effect of that is
That lip thing you do?
yeah, that's a side effect. Your hair. You get really, really, really thin hair. And I was getting really subconscious about it. And
Your
I,
hair's growing out. You probably chopped that up part off. You know?
no, I didn't. Brittany
Good.
kept the length. Yeah, she was really proud of me because she was like, this is the best your hair extension I've ever looked. This is the best blend of hair extensions we've ever done. And it's because I let my hair grow
Yeah.
without going to see her. Because like when you and I first started
You have
dating.
two different hairstyles, and I love both of them, by the way.
Okay.
And I like them in the opposite portions of the year. And I'm sorry.
I've never heard this. I'm so intrigued right now. I love that you're telling me this.
But I'm sorry that I like them in the wrong parts of the year.
Well, how are they wrong?
because it's hotter than
Oh, you
crap
like me?
outside,
You like
and I
me with
like
long hair
in the summer.
Yeah.
And I think this is why.
Hmm.
Because of the clothing.
Oh yeah, like the shirt, the tank tops and stuff.
It just your long hair complements the
I get
tank
it.
tops,
Yeah.
and then your short hair complements the long sleeve.
The sweaters and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. I get that too. Yeah.
You ever had that conversation with a man?
No, I haven't. But what I do
What are you doing
appreciate
later?
what I do appreciate about you is that you're willing to take my extensions out for me, and you do it the right way. And I very much appreciate that.
What is the wrong way?
Cutting them, like because they're
I have to do a combination of both. Thank you, Brittany, by the way, for your new style of putting these in.
Yeah.
Both sewing and
The beads.
crimping.
The beads, yeah. So she puts the beads
Not
in.
knocking what you're doing. You do a great job.
She does a great job, yeah.
It's just hard to undo. So it makes me appreciate the fact of how you had to go, what you went through to do it.
To put them in, yeah. So yeah, she puts the beads in and then they're sew-ins. So they're not going anywhere. And it's high quality hair that I get from her, that she's able to order. And I've done 2 or 3 different types of hair with her. So like as her education grows and has her availability to get better stuff grows, I'm able to then take an opportunity to like move up with her. But so now we're trying this new brand of hair. I gave up and threw away the old stuff. I was just
What brand?
I have no idea what this is. Couldn't tell you. I trusted Brittany.
Is it human hair?
I don't.
Or do you know?
I couldn't tell you. I have no idea.
If you could guess, what type of hair do you think it is?
It's mine because I bought it.
I understand that.
I have no idea.
Just take a guess.
I'm gonna go with human hair, but it could be synthetic. But I don't. I have no idea.
Could it be from a horse's tail?
It could be. Mm-hmm.
Lion's mane.
I mean, sure, why not? But yeah, people like
Vibrated.
My phone, a Snapchat.
Who's snapping you?
It says
Mm-hmm.
no, here, I'm not gonna say that out loud.
She hands it to me because I will.
No, I'm not. I'm just not gonna address it.
I don't understand.
Yeah, we don't Snapchat. We have it because
How does this work?
I don't know.
What is this?
It's just
What is this madness of an app?
It's just a story, but yeah, it's whatever. Don't waste your time with it. Don't even give it your
I'm
thought
trying
process.
to figure out how to even open the app.
Oh, just leave it alone. Forget about it.
Are you worried about who it is?
No, you just asked, and so I showed it to you.
Look at this freaking Rolly.
The little babies. Let me see the little babies. Thank you.
Bye. Not like anybody's watching anyways. There's no one here.
No, there's not anybody here. But this is gonna
anybody
be
out there? Does anybody care?
Miles is doing his thing. This is his normal awake time. So he'll be awake from now until probably what?
12:31.
I was gonna say 1 o'clock, yeah. And then he'll go down and he sleeps until
tomorrow.
4-ish, 4 a.m., 5 a.m. I don't know. Here recently, I feel like he's been skipping that bottle more.
Love it.
You love
It
what?
depends. Like tonight.
Yeah.
Because his naps. So his daily naps depend on his nightly sleep.
Yes.
And so if he has longer periods of time where he naps during the day, he will actually wake up for that 4 or 5 o'clock
bottle. Yeah, because he's missed the nutrients during the day. He's not waking up because he's had enough sleep. He's waking up because his tummy is empty.
Yeah. So he's on a very weird schedule right now. It's
Yes.
a very bipolar schedule.
Yes.
But like tonight will be great because
he's essentially up with us.
He's had short naps all day.
Yeah.
like 30, 45-minute naps instead of 2 or 3 hour long naps,
Right.
even though there's been several of them.
Yes. I've been cat naps all night long or all day long.
He'll
I
do
guess.
12:30 and then he'll be done.
I hope so.
Yeah. He will be.
Oh, we're not going to chew on that.
He's army crawling.
Yeah, he is. His only like direction right now though is backwards. He goes backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wore out?
Yeah. But I'm loving the conversation, so I really don't want it to end because I finally feel like we're just now getting to the point.
Of.
I don't know that we're engaging and that we're opening up with each other. And it's not just surface conversation, it's actual conversation. So,
So you're enjoying conversation.
yeah.
And so you don't, we might as well record it. I mean,
Yeah, because the second that we stop record, it's gonna get like it's not that we're gonna stop communicating. You might as well actually get the content portion out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the audience is just a bonus because we're still recording in the back on the hard drive, and so like
oh, we are.
yeah,
I forgot to plug that in.
we're still recording to the hard drive, so it's like all of this is gonna get broken up, and so like you guys are just a bonus that are tuning in and that we keep looking at and engaging with.
And then we get
yeah.
like, we could start a whole nother conversation of diapers and diaper rash right now for the next 15 seconds. And then that's a YouTube short and cut, chop,
Yeah.
and repurpose.
Repurpose content. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see where this journey goes and what develops out of it and what our children learn from it. And now that this studio
We've been
space
on for how long?
3 hours and 1 minute.
We got 3 hours of content right now.
3
already?
hours of content to edit, yeah.
Do you know how many YouTube shorts that is?
Please do tell. Like I love the excitement on your face right now. You are so excited.
Holy cow. I'm about to math this.
Oh, don't math at me.
I'm going to math it.
Do it. I'm gonna exit stage left.
Don't. Yeah, why? Why?
I need to go poo.
So out of every minute,
Mhm.
there will be 4 shorts.
Yeah.
So how many minutes are in 3 hours?
60 times 3.
Is
108 did 20.
what?
I don't know.
100.
6. So 2 is
No.
120.
Yes.
Okay.
I had
6,
60
7,
more.
8, 180 minutes.
All right. 180 minutes divided by, that's 45 YouTube shorts.
No, that's not right.
Yeah.
No.
180
Yes.
divided by.
No, the math ain't mathin'. The math ain't mathin'.
Oh my goodness. So in 4 minutes, you get 4 per minute,
Yes.
right?
Yes. So you don't divide, you multiply. Told you the math didn't math.
Sorry.
Yeah.
720
720. There you go.
YouTube 15-second shorts.
Yeah.
That's enough. All in itself.
He said that's enough.
Honestly, if I had chopped it perfectly right now, that is enough for me to drop for 2 years if I only dropped 1 a day.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I have to drop 3 to 4 a day. So
yeah,
I will have to.
They
literally,
say
I'll have to do that.
They say as many podcasts as you do in a 7-day period is how many shorts you should drop daily. So if you're averaging 6 a day, you should, or excuse me, if you're doing 6 a week, you should be dropping 6 shorts a day, is the algorithm talk.
So we are at a perfect time. 3 hours.
Yeah.
For a week. Like we could do 3 hours a week.
Yeah.
And we would have enough. I mean, we're obviously going to do more than that.
Yeah.
But
to my
that math
yeah.
puts us at a perfect amount for a week. So we have to do at least 3 hours a week.
Yeah. The minimum is 3 hours. Yes.
To come up with enough content just to be recognized.
Yeah.
in the algorithm.
Yes.
That's just recognition.
Yes.
That's not getting. You're not making money at that.
No.
I don't know what point you make money at yet.
Oh, I have no idea. I don't know.
That's not even part of the conversation. The part of this just
This is just us documenting us. This is just us.
documenting our life.
Yeah.
And
The level of respect that we have for each other and the conversations that we have for each other and the content that we talk about and how we talk about it. And yeah, all of the everything.
somebody wishes they could be on the radio. Just popped into my head. Somebody
It's a
wishes
song?
no. It's a person.
Mhm.
Just popping in my head that they wish that they could actually do a radio advertisement to promote their business and essentially
Why are you smiling
This
so
is-
hard?
this is our business,
Yeah.
but we're not on the radio.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Who listens to the radio anymore?
we could be like a lot of people listen to iHeartRadio.
Yeah, but that's not like your local radio station. That's like a national.
So it
Scale.
depends. That depends too on where you're at and what you're doing and what
Yeah.
you have time for
Yeah.
and how old you are. There's a lot that goes into that question.
The couch ate the baby.
I see him.
His head.
I see him. He's looking at us.
Oh. He's so cute.
Yeah, he doesn't have problems.
No,
He's good.
he is good. Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. Are you happy?
I am very happy. I'm very happy. This is the most content I've been in my life. This is the most loved I've been in my life. And this is the calmest I have been in my life.
Why you been so wound up?
Girl, why are you so wound tight? There's a lot to that. I don't necessarily know that I want to like.
That wasn't a
Oh.
question to dive into.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is I don't think you meant to like provoke me in that aspect, but why? Oh, because I wrap my wire. Oh, jeez. I know. So many people want to be like me, and that's fine. I really would like to get more.
You want more hate mail?
Yeah, it'd be great topics. I used to put people on blast for it
Why'd you stop?
because we entered into a relationship, and I know my actions reflect on you, and I didn't know that's what you wanted.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I used to put people on blast for sliding into my DMs all nasty and raunchy. It made for really great TikTok content.
People still do that?
They try to. I don't engage with it.
Did you used to?
Yeah, for the comedy factor.
I enjoyed the comedy factor of it.
Oh
Not
yeah.
gonna lie. I know it's driving you nuts what I'm doing.
Yes.
Kevin's probably watching too.
Yeah, probably.
Probably like, leave it alone.
Stop touching it. Jerking with my hard work, bruh.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
What are we talking about?
The comedy factor of what I used to do with my social media.
Oh yeah. The DMs.
Yeah.
The boys.
They were nasty, okay? And it's like you put yourself as
Okay.
single on social media and then ew. Did you ever list yourself as single on social media?
Yep.
You did? Did you ever have ladies trying to slide into your DMs?
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
Yeah.
It also wasn't promoting anything. I wasn't promoting single.
Are you saying that I was?
No. I'm saying that I wasn't.
Yeah.
Were you?
I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily was promoting that I was single as I was just like being open about the status of my life.
Right on.
Yeah.
Two different aspects.
Yeah. Two different mindsets.
Yeah.
Like promoting that you're single and ready to mingle, and then just being like, yeah, I'm single. Like that's two totally different.
I was not looking, nor was I interested in looking. I didn't even think, honestly, I would ever look again
Yeah.
for a long time.
Yeah.
That was my mindset.
Yeah.
I did not want anything to do with anybody. I didn't even think I would ever want to again.
Yeah. Same.
I was so done.
Yeah. Like you give like what made you be done? Like what?
So much. There's so much into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's years of things that are built into that. My leg is stuck. And my baby is stuck.
Everybody's stuck.
We all stuck.
Daddy can hold you. I held you earlier. Hi, Pumpkin.
Hi, Pumpkin. Mommy told me to.
I just want to reach over there and just like smooch all over those cheeks. They're so sweet.
My cheeks. I used to you saw them.
I probably have in about another 15 minutes and I'm ready to go to bed. And he'll be ready to go to bed or start getting him ready for bed. I don't know who's watching. And it's probably you, like on your phone. Nah. It's probably one of our naysayers.
Our sayers.
Yeah.
So they need to start over and watch from the beginning.
You can't rewind yet. You can't rewind until it goes
So it's done.
till it posts. Yeah. Because it's a live event.
Look at this one, are you learning?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's it. I got it.
Hi, sweet boy. Hi. Come on, me take your picture.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, he's eating your phone. That's yuckies.
I ate it.
That's yuckies.
Got my ear juice on.
I can't see his face. Jeez. Miles, man. Hello, Pumpkin. Hi. Miles. Hi. Hi. He's like, but wait, if I put those on, I need to talk into this. He's so smart.
Say hello.
Hi. Say hi, everybody's.
No. You done? Say hi. Hi.
I feel like I want a snack.
Say hi. Say hi.
What time are your parents supposed to come by?
11.
Okay.
All right.
That's a great question. If I could grant you one wish, what would it be? But I think I already know your answer.
What is it?
I don't feel like I could safely answer that on social media.
No. And why is it bad?
Mm-mm.
Or is it good?
Yeah, I think that your wish, if I could grant you one wish, your wish would be to end certain he sees himself. To end a certain season of your life. I think that's how I want to say that.
Yeah. You'd be surprised.
Surprise.
There are ways to do that.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, yeah? You want to tell us? Tell us about it.
Move your iPad, people can see him. Or change the camera angle. There you go.
What is that? Test. Make test. Can't eat it. Talk.
Yeah. Tell me more. Tell me more. Mhm. He's so good at it. Sweet boy.
He just wants to eat it.
Who does? Wants to put the whole thing.
I want to eat it. I just want to taste it.
Hi.
Gotta taste it. It's not good.
It's okay. You don't have to put your mouth on it. You just talk. Yeah, you talk into it. Yeah. Here, baby. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Maybe you put those in your mouth instead. Would be good.
I'm glad we got the audio figured out. It's way better. Way like
Yeah. Yeah. So night one of trying to figure out audio, we were up until 3 a.m.
They talk about last night.
Was that?
Last night was 2.
I don't even know what day it is.
Last night was 2 because I gave up. I was defeated.
Yeah.
Done.
I went to bed being like, we wasted so much money. Like I was just ready to
I powered everything off.
yeah, you were pissed.
Like, and you don't power everything off,
Yeah.
but I did. I'm
Yeah.
like, mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Nope. You do not get to have control over me today. You will go blank.
Yeah. Yeah, you
I will
did.
turn you off.
Yeah. You powered everything off.
Whoa, how did I get 2 views?
2 views. Oh, that's cool.
No, it's not. I don't know how I did it.
Oh.
I gotta get rid of one. Oh, that's not good.
Bless you. Bless you. What's daddy doing?
He said he don't know.
You don't know.
He don't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if it works still. Yeah. Okay. Y'all got anything to say? Y'all got anything to say for yourselves?
Mm-hmm.
Miles says. He said, yeah, it's time for me and you guys. And I really would like to, yeah.
We've got him in this really bad habit of snuggles before bed. But he crawls into bed with us and we snuggle. And then just right before he falls asleep, we try and put him in his crib, and we're getting better at that.
We're actually doing really good. I'm proud of us.
Thank you. We are doing really good with getting him to sleep in his actual bed in his own space. Because he needs to.
He does need to. He needs to have his bed. He
How are
needs
we
to
gonna-
know that it's his bed.
Yeah. How are we going to make him a sibling if we can't get him out of our bed?
Hmm?
Yeah. I wish they could have been on your
Mhm.
face. I think you heard me.
You want to ask the question again?
Yeah, I said, how are we going to make him a sibling if we can't get him out of our bed? Yeah, that's exactly how it went. Yeah.
Do what?
Uno más.
Uno más what?
Babinos.
En medio?
Mm.
En medio bambino?
He's starting to get
Oh.
sleepy too. You see that little baby on?
Yeah. Oh, look at them eyes. Yeah, it's got just barely awake eyes. Yeah. I want to touch how them buttons you got, Dad.
Yeah.
That's a lot of-
I'm nervous about the kids coming and like screwing with the board. Like,
Oh, they're going to want to touch everything.
oh yeah, it's like bright colors and lit up and
Mhm.
fancy.
Yeah.
They're gonna think they're DJs, which is why this room has a thumbprint door lock on it.
Yes.
I don't play that. Homie don't play.
No. No. We could have bought a brand new vehicle and paid cash for it.
I'm not going into details on funds.
There's no details there. I didn't say what kind of car.
Sure. Ch-ch-ch-chia. Yeah. You know, it'd be cool is if we did so it would have to be like we'd have to move it in here, but it'd be cool if we did like if we switched this up for like random shit. Like move like from a couch, like move out the couch and then
Oh,
like move in a
shit.
bed.
She's already said this, so that means it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah. Like
Oh my
move
God.
out the couch and then it's like, all right, hey, it's like it's after hours, come with like it's the bed for one or like,
Maybe an air mattress.
respectfully, I love you so much. If I ever got you in and or on an air mattress, you are never coming off of the air mattress. Your back is so bad. I would never be able to get you
There's
back
a go between.
out.
Check out the frame.
Oh, that's weird.
Look
Why
at
is
that.
why is it like that?
It's stuck in fade.
It's crazy.
Whoa. Yeah.
You can't see your laptop, which is weird because you can't see what you're doing with your hand.
With your hands.
Watch.
Can do what your hands.
See, you don't look like you can't tell what you're.
You can kind of see.
Mm,
But it's pretty cool.
yeah, it is cool.
And I can hang out in the middle and make it dizzy.
Yeah. I like the couch lights.
I have no plans on editing this video other than taking it and chopping it, just so everybody knows.
Damn, you're gonna drop a 3-hour YouTube?
Yeah.
Shh.
I'm going to take it and cut it into shorts.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Damn. That's crazy.
I'll repurpose a whole lot of it.
Yeah.
I'm going to edit it,
Right.
but I don't plan to edit like.
You plan on dropping it in its entirety, then you plan on dropping it cut, and then you plan on dropping it. But damn, we got 4 viewers now. Then you plan on dropping it at
It's
yeah.
in that in between TikTok, Facebook time frame. Or people are like, out of TikTok for a minute.
Yeah. Oh,
A
this
little
is
bit,
true
little
too.
bit
Yeah.
of Facebook time.
This is true. Yeah.
I doubt they're on YouTube.
Nobody's on YouTube.
They're not watching live on YouTube.
Hi, Mr. Handsome Man. Sweet baby. I love you.
Who's here?
I
Anybody
don't
know?
Drop us a comment. Say hey.
Say hey.
Hello.
Hey,
You have a
girl.
question for us? Ask away.
They're on yours because they're not on mine.
They be, let's see. I don't,
They be
What?
on yo.
they be
side.
mine. Yeah, hey. This is two. Two. Side note. Overview. Yeah, it doesn't tell you. I don't know who's here. Hey, what's up? What's poppin'? Don't mind me just watching.
On mine, it says who is viewing. It says blah 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 is tuned in
Oh,
or is watching.
no, I don't have that. So maybe they came from YouTube. Yeah, I showed two. Two.
You too?
Two. Hmm.
All right, guys.
I'm done.
I would like to thank everyone for tuning in,
Yeah, me too.
and I hope that you guys have enjoyed.
Wait, let's
Tuning
just
in.
hang on. Time out. Let's put this into perspective.
What are you perspective?
You look like a crouching tiger. Like you look like you're like trying so hard to fit on this sofa.
Yet you look like you fit, and it looks like the sofa is really big for you. Let me make myself heavy.
make myself heavy. He's making fun of me because I'm always like, don't make me make myself heavy. Yeah. You still can't do it. You're huge.
Yes, I can.
You say
Yes, I can.
you're just a. Right. What do you want me to do?
What did I do with my hands?
I don't
Look
know
at my
why your
hand
daddy's
compared to
like
his
this.
head.
I know. Yeah. You're tiny.
Crouching tiger.
Yeah.
I like that role.
Yeah. No. It's better than bouncing back like a damn cheetah.
True that. All right.
What time is it? It's almost midnight.
Thanks for tuning in. Peace out, guys.
Are we done?